as always. Everybody have a good past week.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Good.
Mostly uneventful.
Yeah, same old, same old. I'm excited to get back into this.
Yeah.
See what the hell happens. See which one of you dies.
You haven't killed us yet. You're not doing your job as a GM.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.
Yeah, there's many classes I haven't tried yet.
I don't need to lose any limbs, but I like to keep my character. It's a little while longer.
All right. Hey, we're live. Everybody can see us now. What's up? How's everybody
Hey, how's it
doing?
going?
Good. Good. Yeah. Thanks everybody tuning in. Let me open up the chat here. And anybody that's tuning in that doesn't already know, this is our weekly ongoing. We do this every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And it's Team Nameless. This has been going on now for, I don't know, a few months. Yeah, we'll recap, just the last couple sessions. I guess we can lightly recap it and then just get back into this. I know last session was kind of a cleanup, just kind of a fun, casual one. Hollow wasn't able to make it, so we kind of had her working on some cybernetics. We'll have to do some rolls on that, but yeah, who wants to recap at least kind of what was going on in the previous one, or I could do it real quick. I've got the notes here too. But yeah, you guys, I'll just do it. You guys in the last session pretty much were cleaning up this warehouse you just cleared out of booster gangers that were, I guess, dealing drugs out of here. And you cleared it out for Nostradamus, who's an old school media, lives across the street or runs his warehouse over there, and wanted, you guys were there to buy some things or get some helpful items that'll help you on your way to Source, hopefully to drop off that virus from Ziggurat that'll erase all their attachments to them, which have been sourcing Rockland's missing cargo since the Aerozep collision. But those things were a bit expensive, so you worked out that deal. You clearing out this warehouse. You got all that done. During that process, you also got a call from Lacey. She said that the kind of mock crate is ready. If you want to try to take that into Source, at least that'll give them some tracing things and some eyes and ears snuck into there, or whatever they've got hidden in these crates or whatever they're doing. Aside from that, you guys cleaned up the warehouse, cleaned up the blood, dragged the bodies and sunk them into the little intercoastal there on the jet ski. Did some little jet ski tricks on the way back, I think, because Coupler did that really good roll on driving water vehicles, so he had a little bit of fun out on the jet ski. Came back in the during all that time cleaning up, going through everything. You also went through the cyber deck, cleaned up the systems, I guess, checked all that out. Hollow went through the bodies and tried to remove some of the cyberware, and we'll do some of those rolls first just to catch up to current time, and then we'll continue on there. Was there anything that I missed that I should have mentioned?
I don't think so.
We moved some crates around to be able to drive the truck in. That was about it.
Oh, that's right too. Yeah, just for anybody tuning, this map isn't exactly how the warehouse is set up. They've moved some of those shipping containers so they could get their surveillance van that they recently acquired back there and through the double doors. Now they can pull it into the warehouse, which is pretty cool. Other than that, you were going to try to go into a couple of those shipping crates. When moving around, you saw were actually rusted shut with old school rusted locks and shit, and they were kind of heavy. So a couple of those shipping crates aren't empty. That was the other thing. I think that's why Coupler is out there too. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything else. That's kind of the cliff notes, I guess, and we can continue on from there. Any other details anybody needs to catch up, you can go to the Cyberpunk Uncensored YouTube and you can watch, see Chapter 1, Chapter 2. It just kind of continues on. You can kind of jump in anywhere, get the recap, and dive in. But hey, what's up? Thanks for subbing. I really appreciate that shit. So that's cool. At least there's some people watching. And yeah, shout out to all our sponsors. Everybody check out the Patreon. Check out Cyberpunk Uncensored, both on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you sub. Make sure you follow on all social media, all that good shit. And join the Discord if you want to get into playing. We have a lot of game masters. Did you guys all open up Sirenscape, speaking of our sponsors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get the street sounds
Yeah, I got
going.
mine.
Hopefully everybody can
Here's some water.
yeah, you guys should be able to hear, some traffic, some street sounds. You guys are still in that warehouse cleaning up. Like I said, let's recap a little bit of what Hollow missed out on. Hollow, if you want to do some rolls here, it would basically be your surgery.
How many times?
Oh, your mic is a bit quiet. Is there a chance you can turn that up just a little bit? If not, I can boost you over here too. Just let me know.
This better?
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better.
Okay. So how many surgeries?
Give me, there's basically 2 arms and a hand. In one of those hands there's rippers, and one there's a tool. So basically that's 3. See if you can get the arms and the hand. You're just looking at DV15. And there's an audio suite and a scanner in that. So DV15, DV13. So yeah, give me like 4 surgery rolls. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, one miss.
Yeah, so let me just check
just
these.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, you were able to actually get both arms in the hand. Like I said, a couple rippers, a tool hand in those, and an arm's worth a good amount. And you successfully got all that. The audio suite that had the scanner and some things, you kind of fucked that up. That didn't really work out as well. You failed on that one, but at least you got the other things. If you want to make a note of that somewhere, just write it down so you don't lose track of the goodies,
Yeah, you can trade those, sell them, attach them to one of us.
Hey, what's up, Renegade? I see Renegade in the chat.
I can always probably fix that audio suite.
That's true too. Yeah, you fucked up removing it, but you guys do have a tech, so there is such thing as being able to fix these things. Just look at the DV of that price. I don't think it's really that much either. But you have to, the audio suite, and then you would get the scanner. See if you can fix that too. And that would be your cyber tech check, right?
Yep.
Yeah, give that a shot.
Right now?
And
Yeah.
Because that'll take like a while. Like anything usually take more than a day to fix most stuff.
Well, I think that's only 500. I want to say.
That'll still take at least a day or two to
that's
repair.
Still expensive. That's beyond premium. All right, cool. Yeah, you can save that for downtime and worry about that. That's right.
Yeah.
The other thing I forgot to mention in the mini little recap, aside from Lacey calling and saying, "Hey, you can come get this shipping crate as soon as you can," you also got a call. Don't forget, from Lola in the Willow Sisterhood. They have Grizzle and some of your shop equipment that they dragged out when the place was on fire.
Yeah, you gotta go pick that up.
So you got that and Lacey. And then on top of that, Rio just got a message from Kid. And it just comes in and it basically says, I may have a buyer for that Inquisitor info you say you have. I'll send you details sometime soon.
All right.
And then it says, by the way, can you ask your girl, has she seen Janice in the past few days? She's a no-show to work. Phone going to voicemail.
Sure. So I guess I'll ask Ariel or Hollow. If Kid messaged me, hasn't heard from Janice in a while. Have you heard anything from her?
They hung out around Christmas, but after that, I haven't really heard from her.
You haven't heard from her since New Year's? We all hung out New Year's Day.
Yeah, we did Christmas together, and then we did New Year's. So, yeah.
Well, how long ago did Kid say that he hadn't heard from her?
It was just in the past few days. So it sounds like after New Year's, because it's only been a couple days. You guys pretty much got into this.
Yeah.
So it seems like over the course of New Year's and now.
So yeah, I guess I'll just message him back and just be like, well, last, we've heard, was New Year's Eve, but I haven't heard from her since then. And I'll just leave, I'll just send him that message, and I'll acknowledge, like, just let me know about the Inquisitors.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he responds back and he's like, oh, okay, I'll get back to you on that, and also on that other shit too.
Yep.
So you got your message. Other than that, you pretty much got this warehouse cleaned up. There's no more blood stains. You've got it at least organized to where it's not covered in dust and rust and debris. You've cleared out all the shit because, like I said, this has been abandoned for a fairly long time. And this booster gang's been running drugs out of here. You guys also found some drugs in that lockbox and shit like that. We had all that written down. You should keep track of all that. But yeah, it's all ready to go. Like I said, you got the call from Lacey, you got the call from Lola, Nostradamus. That's about it. Yeah, I think I'm not missing anything. That's where you guys are at. So what's up? I guess you can talk amongst yourselves. Let me know what you're doing.
Well, I mean, I guess we need to go, let Nostradamus know that, we've done what he wanted.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And get what
We have been gone for at least an hour or so, probably, after cleaning all this up. Probably thinks we're dead by now.
Yeah. And, get what what we need from him. Obviously, it sounds like Coupler needs to go hang out with Lacey and deliver the
Crates.
And then get the crate she was going to give us.
That's right, too. I forgot you guys found that Rockland crate. Well, you found a couple of them. One was empty, but the other one had some shit of Rockland that was, these guys must have found at one point. I forgot you had that. And don't forget you got those 2 shipping containers rusted shut out back, too.
That's true.
I forgot to mention that, but go on, sorry.
Yeah, and then I guess Lola, we got to go pick up, that stuff too at some point.
Well, we can get that at the evening. First, we should.
Yeah.
We can split up
take
again.
Mini trips.
Yeah, we can split up again.
About what time is it right now?
It's probably about, I would say in the afternoon. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was, you guys got up and got the call, and met with Ziggurat, or went to Nostradamus. I think that was all kind of the first things you did in the day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had the deal with, Nostradamus, like, the night before. Like, we met with them. I think we, rested a day, and then we talked to Nostradamus. We've been doing this, pretty much since we got up this
That's
morning.
right, because you rested another day. That's right. So it's been a couple days. But regardless, we'll just say loosely, yeah, it's the early afternoon. You guys spent your whole morning meeting with Nostradamus and taking care of this warehouse shit and then cleaning it up. So we'll say it's, early afternoon.
All right. So yeah, I guess we'll do we want to look at these shipping crates before we all kind of leave this area? Because we have the shipping crates that are locked.
Might as well go into them. We're already here. Might as well do it.
Yeah.
Get done
How do we
over.
make sure there's no bodies in here before? Just in case.
The smell.
Yeah, if you check them out, just look at them. They're completely rusted shut. There's no way to pick these locks or deal with it like that. The only way you can see to get through is either you're cut torching through or you're brute force attacking the rusted locks and handles and shit until you can break it. Both of which you totally could do. Just let me know how you want to go about it. Keeping in mind that once you break it open, it's open. There's no relocking it closed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that this is a drug warehouse, I have a feeling that using a blowtorch on this might not be the best idea, so probably going to go with something heavy to break the locks.
That seems
Well,
like probably a good...
do we have something to close it once we break it? Well, actually, we can move the stuff inside if it's worth anything.
Yeah, if it's worth anything, so we take it. If not, then who cares?
Okay, so do we have like a bat or something heavy, like a pipe I can try to hit it too? We can always take a swing at it.
We'll say there's, just any of the debris
Probably
around.
rebar around here. Yeah, there's that whole debris pile down here.
This warehouse, we can find something.
Yeah, you break the shit out of it. It takes you, a few good whacks, but you eventually break through the rust locks, and the first one breaks open. And it's obvious that this shit has been here since back when this warehouse was doing its thing. Nothing to do with the drug booster that's been running this place a while. It's been in there a long time. Real musty smelling and shit. But There's just stacks and stacks of what looks like metal, sheet metals, a bunch of sheet metal and steel and shit like that, for either fabricating or reinforcing walls or cutting, whatever. But there's just lots of sheets of metal in this.
Metal's good.
It's from use.
Yeah, and if you
metal's good.
Reinforce the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you break the other one open, same
Reinforce
way.
the car.
It's true. Yeah, you break the next one open, and it looks like it's a bunch of old tools. Like everything from shop tools to hand tools to whatever, probably storing for some of what this warehouse was using. But looking at it, it looks like half of it's rusted, half of it might be good. There's probably any time you might need a type of tool that might be in there. You can call it, and there's like a 50-50 chance it's like broken or not, or rusted or whatever. But there's at least some resources here of tools.
That's good.
This much rice, I can make thermite.
So yeah, I mean, I'll let you, if you want to collect some of it, or see if you can fit it, some part of this in the van or whatever. But obviously nothing.
Well, we'll be coming back here eventually, so.
Yeah, or just close it and just
just close it.
There's nothing super valuable that if it's stolen, we're not gonna
Cry
super sleep over it. Yeah.
We just want the building at this point. We can just booby trap the building so nobody else can get in when we're making our little road trip.
Lay a bunch of traps. That'd be
Oh, I thought of something completely impractical but funny as shit.
What?
Well, I have two metallic arms right now, so they walk in the door and two arms go down and slap them in the face.
that would be great. Well, didn't you say that this
it doesn't stop them, but it does humiliate them, and it lowers their their rep shrunk one size that day.
Well, didn't you say that this place had
look at the arm that's been ripped off?
Yeah. Didn't you say there was even though it was maybe broken, but this had floor shit in it or something?
Yeah,
down here.
Yeah,
the electrical panel.
Yeah, that main door, that main front door over there. Yeah, right.
But you said it was it needed to be repaired, right?
Yeah, it's not working, but it looks like at one time it was some type of mandatory. You have to be there for the keypad and the door to work. But there's an option of that self-defense, some type of a taser system or whatever, stun gun system.
That thing is not a stun gun. That thing is a murder trap.
Yeah. I mean, when you get electrocuted pretty hard, you do tend to stick to it, so it could just keep going. But yeah.
All right. Well, I guess, the next thing would be to, at least let Nostradamus know that we finished what he wanted, and then we can, I guess, either all head out to drop the equipment off and pick up what we needed, and then go from there.
Okay. Is that
so? I'll just, I guess I'll start walking over towards Nostradamus, looking to see if I see any shady characters out front. But
yeah, give me everybody give me a perception roll.
Yeah, mine wasn't complete crap.
Yeah, traffic's picking up a bit. Everyone can see it. Everyone did pretty good on that. Just checking out the area. You do notice there's a couple people maybe about a block away, and they're kind of looking towards your direction, looking towards the warehouse. And Hollow, especially with her role, you notice that one of them is kind of on their agent, and they're looking. They definitely look, drug users, or kind of they look fucked up, not of the upper echelon,
Like customers of that building.
Possibly. But Hollow got the best roll there. Everyone did great on the perception. Everybody noticed it, but Hollow's getting those details. They look like drug users. They look like they're trying to call somebody, and they're just confused, and they're just staring at the warehouse.
Are any of the agents we picked up ringing right now?
No.
I got a bag of agents.
All right. Well, then, we'll keep going and go talk to our media friend.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make it across, go through the whole security system and hallway, the whole elaborate setup that Nostradamus has set up. And he's excited to see you all walk in. He's like, you're alive. You made it. I take it went well. It went good.
It went well for you and us, not necessarily for them.
I like that.
Nice to meet you, new neighbor.
Yeah.
You people are taking it over.
Yep.
Well, let's just say my former shop had a slight heating problem.
Oh, okay. I like that. I would much rather live across the street from you than them. Maybe sometimes we can work together. Who knows? You never know.
Never know.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, over to business. I'm really happy you did this, and we'll work it out. It's just a clean trade, as I said. He goes over it and he hands you basically a blueprint system, and you can see that it's basically showing you what you've seen. Because don't forget, you've been to Source.
Yeah.
But the main thing that it's showing you is that it has the main lobby, which is just an elaborate long room with a bunch of separate waiting and conference rooms that line up either side. You can see are about the same size each, which you've waited in one before. Then it looks like there's like a main lobby desk, some type of main security room, elevators beyond the lobby desk that go up to all the other levels that are almost like duplicates, like an office building. But in that security room, behind that, there's a separate elevator that goes down to a private server room that looks like it's almost as big as the entire lobby, but it goes down into that. Elevator goes down, very small hallway into a closed door server room, it looks like. So it's a separate room. But he gives you those blueprints. And then he says, yeah, and then like I said, the passwords, he's like, don't forget, their systems are tricky as hell. They rely heavily on all kinds of artificial, those demons and program ice things, and so just be careful with all that. But yeah, here's the passwords. This will save you a lot of time. This will get you past all those 12s. And he hands you over, and you see it's basically a program that you run. It does take a net action. It's something that you have to run, but it does bypass all those current source D12s, which are apparently on every fucking level. Then he hands you the employee badge. He says, oh, and don't forget I have one of these. He's like, the serial numbers, they work like I said. You can only get away with so many. Unfortunately, at this time, there's only one available, but I got it. Here you go. And he hands it over. And he says, that'll protect you from any kind of defenses and things that maybe you need an employee badge for. I don't know. Get you in or something if you can try to look like somebody. I don't know, but there you have one. Now, since everything went well and you did that so quick, and I'm happy you're moving in now. I know I don't have to deal with any fucked up people in the future. He's like, I'd be happy to kind of, give you guys a little bit of info. I'm not going to lie. I've been digging around a little bit, while you were doing what you were doing. Just kind of seeing what's going on with Source and just trying to figure things out a little bit. But, I'm not going to get too much into it. I mean, that's not to say an article doesn't come. And, okay, I got to stop talking. Listen, let me get back to what I'm saying. So I kind of know a schedule that you might find important here. It looks like the lowest employee count is between midnight and 4 a.m. That's the only time that they kind of close. A cleaning crew and others come in before the 6 a.m. shift, so you're definitely better between midnight and 4 a.m. There's only going to be only two guards on the entire premises. One usually hangs out in the lobby. He usually stays on the bottom floor somewhere or something. Maybe the security room, I don't know. The other one usually just does his rounds, checks everything. But they only have two because they usually just rely heavily on the systems and the cameras and all that stuff. Which reminds me, be careful of the cameras. That's going to be maybe a problem, I don't know. But all those seem to be run by security, so I don't know if they'll see you coming or not. But when you get in, if you got to take care of it, definitely get to the security room. I mean, you got to go through there anyways. You got to get to the server room, like you said. But hopefully that schedule helps with you. The other thing to notice is, there's a side employee entrance, and you notice that on the blueprints. Aside from the main front entrance that leads to that main open lobby and that front lobby desk, behind there's the elevators going up, but off to the side, past the, next to where the security room is, that goes down, there's a hallway that goes to a separate entrance. It looks like on the side of the main source building, there's a separate employee entrance. And then he says, and also there's the underground parking garage. Employees that park and some of the higher ups, they probably pull in and park there, but there's an entrance there. It looks like a private elevator gets up to the lobby. So, but there you have it. that should at least help you out a little more. Consider that my little treat, a little, I don't know, welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, I appreciate that. Definitely that will all come in useful, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up,
Very much
PW Bind Method? See you guys, hell yeah.
Hello.
But yeah, you guys get all that, and
all right, well then, I guess we'll take our leave for now. We got some other deliveries we need to make, and then we'll start looking at how we plan on doing this. But if we need something else from you, we'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll stay in touch, I'm sure.
Okay, great. I'm excited. Why don't you everybody give me a human perception roll too?
Terrible, even though my human perception's not great.
Not the best at reading people.
Yeah,
Me neither.
yeah, you're not getting a good read. I mean, you can tell he's happy that you're in the neighborhood, but then as you're just saying your goodbyes, oh, and by the way, on Rio, real quick, definitely come back and talk to me about that AI situation. I'm really interested in AI, and like I said, I could help dig around on that. Before you leave, is there a chance, you can leave that number with me? It would help me do a little more research, dig into it, and then when you're ready to come back, we could talk more about it, maybe?
Let me see how this goes first, and then I will definitely get back with you when we get back.
Okay, hit me up anytime.
Appreciate it.
All right, you guys part. You make it out through all the elaborate Nostradamus security that he's got going on. You're now out in the street.
Oh, I guess to Lacey.
Let's go to the truck, because I'm going to put some of those SMGs we pulled off the corpses, put them in that secret panel, just in case for future reference. Never know where we're going to need.
Let's check and see where those crackheads went. Where did they go?
Yeah,
I mean,
they might have went back to the shop.
Yeah, you don't see them out in the street right now looking around.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess we'll head back over to the van, load it up with any of the SMGs, and get ready to go head over to Brooklyn.
Yeah, we got to trade those crates out.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You load up stuff, you do them in the hidden compartment, check things out. You're in the van, you make your way over to Rockland. Yeah, you're there. You park as usual. Busy time of the day. The city's kind of up and going. I didn't look exactly. Didn't we mark? I mean, this map shows you exactly where Rockland is. Everybody familiar? The Rockland campus. I believe it's over by.
Yeah. I think it was in the Westbrook area. Not 100% sure though.
Yeah.
It should be right here, I thought.
Just want to double check. Yeah, it's that number 40 over there, right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So right off the executive zone.
Exactly. Okay, cool. Then it's not far
Off
actually.
16.
Yeah, so it's not that far from where you guys are. It's actually on this side of the water anyways, because don't forget, you guys are over here now. Right across the water from the old combat zone. But you make your way over the 126 to 828, hop off there. You're over at Rockland Campus parked. Make your way in. It's not a long wait at all before you're up into Lacey's office. She was expecting you. She's like, "Cups, hey, you got here pretty quick. I'm excited. So what's up? You ready to do the pickup?"
Well, yeah. I was actually hoping I could get the just the exterior of the other crate we just brought in. If you guys just want to take the materials, because I could probably use that too.
Oh, yeah. Let me check with shipping. She kind of gets on the computer and sends a message. She's like, "Yeah, they'll take care of it now. I guess they're unloading." We'll say on your way in, you kind of met with them, so they're taking care of that while you're taking care of this. But no problem. You can keep that crate. But yeah, she says they're loading up the other crate. It's just kind of a dummy one. I mean, if they investigate so much, they're going to find out. But hopefully, it'll get us what we need. We got some kind of top-of-the-line scanners and things. We don't need to get into that, Cups. But hopefully it'll do what we need it to do fairly quick and before they notice, and we'll be on our way. But yeah, I did want to mention one thing. All our focus has been on, recovering all of our cargo, dealing with how the information is getting to some of these people. Main problem seems to be source. We're digging around where we can, and obviously all our energy is into recouping all of our cargo and equipment. If at all possible, if you can dig around and help us figure out maybe what caused this Aerozep collision. Yacinda thinks it's some type of conspiracy or something's happening. This shit never happened, so Cups, it's rare. And the Nomad crew, that none of them survived. It's pretty much just the equipment that made it, and nothing that can tell us exactly why. So I don't know if it's something you can dig into, but if you find any leads or you can figure it out, I can guarantee that Rockland will be happy to pay a pretty Eddie for that info.
Yeah, I can definitely take a look into that. Oh yeah, since I found this current crate with the fashion materials, was there a price on that one too? Because I don't know if you guys had sent the team out for that.
No, we actually the tracking was removed from that one, so I'm gonna have the team go through and see exactly which one this is. But I'm sure we can pay you for this recovery as well. I'll have to get back to you on it though.
Oh, that'd be great. I was just wondering because I was gonna split the profits with whoever that team was. Can't have unhappy coworkers, right?
No, I appreciate that, Cups, but yeah, this one was stripped of its trace. So honestly, this was one of the many missing ones that just doesn't even have a source to it. So yeah, lucky for you, no team was on it. So yeah, we'll go through it, we'll line it up, and we'll get you paid for that one.
All right, Lacey. Well, I appreciate all the help, and I'll see what I can do to dig in for as much as I can. But let's just get the main job of getting this stuff into source and hopefully finding something out there.
Okay. Thanks, Cups.
Take care, Lacey. I die on the inside every time.
You secretly love it.
Nope.
So I guess. Oh, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Oh. He's just like, I die a little side. That's all. So I mean, I guess kind of the next step is we gotta go pick up, the puppy and then figure out how we want to do this.
Yeah, we should get Grizzle, all your whatever stuff survived, and then get back to the warehouse and then make a plan, because you don't have to be around that area till midnight, between midnight and 4.
Yeah, that's what I was
if
thinking.
we even want to do it tonight, or if we wanted to wait until tomorrow, because we still have to.
We have to make
we can
contact
have this
with
conversation or whatever as we're driving over to go pick up the puppy.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
Yep. We still gotta call source and actually see if they even
that's
take
just
the
it.
bait.
So we got to figure out. There's two things. One, there's the figure out how we want to deliver these crates that we just got. And what does that ultimately buy us? I guess. Is that when we try to do it, or do we throw that in there and then come back later?
Well, here is my current idea. They don't know we have the crates. They don't know what we're doing. So my idea is me, Hollow, we call them, take the crates, put you and Raven in the crates when right around 11, so when midnight rolls around, you guys get out of the crates, use that badge to walk around, do what you guys gotta do in the most clandestine way, so no sparkly jacket. Me and Hollow wait outside in the van to either come in guns a-blazing to save you if things go bad, or to just pick you up if things go well.
I mean, that's
because they don't gotta know how many of us actually survive.
Granted, we only have one badge, so I don't know if that's gonna
just give it to Raven and push her in front of you. See what happens.
Well, I was wondering if there's also the underground parking garage. Maybe we can try to figure out if there's a way we can hijack another badge.
Oh, when someone's leaving from work, grab somebody's badge.
I mean, if if we have two badges, that makes a lot easier, potentially.
Pickpocket somebody. Who's good at pickpocketing? So we don't have to hurt a civilian.
I mean, I don't know if anybody's
no one's a civilian. Accidents happen in Night City.
Well, are we on our way to go pick up Grizzle and take him back to the warehouse?
Well, we can pick up Grizzle, but there's no way we can put all the tools I have.
Just so you know, you guys can carry on talking, making plans. During all this, we'll say you make it, you pick up Grizzle, you load up the back with the equipment. The van is packed right now. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
you're on your way back to your warehouse to unload the equipment that they were able to drag out of Coupler's shop and drop off Grizzle. But you guys can make all this conversation while all that shit's going down. We don't need to play out all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then I guess the other question I have related to the thing that Nostradamus gave, where it's like the program. Do I need to? Is that an actual program? I need to unload one of my current programs and load that as an actual program, or it just takes an extra med action?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I need to swap out a program. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll swap out. I don't know. If not,
then you'd have to deal with obviously password 12s every level.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I had to basically in between while we're doing all this driving, unload and reload.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess we'll call it password breaker or something.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. You got it.
And then I'll unload eraser.
Well, another option is if we want to try to get a badge, we can see if Raven or Hollow can sort of honeypot their way into the building.
Oh, you mean to get it, or one of the employees to get the badge? You mean?
Yeah.
That's one possible way to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of lonely businessmen.
I just think having 2 badges is a lot better than just one.
Yeah, we just need
Yeah, we have at least a few ways to get you guys inside, but once we're inside, where things can be a little harder.
Yeah, to maneuver around.
Because I also don't know how we're gonna, if we put ourselves in the.
Well, they have a cleaning crew.
How does that work? All they have to do is open the crate, theoretically.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you guys can beat a shipping and receiving guy. If Raven can't take down a shipping and receiving guy, we have problems already.
Well, we can go in as a cleaning crew. They have a cleaning crew going in. Why can't we go in with them?
I think they have their own credentials.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he did mention there's a cleaning crew that shows up at that point. Well,
yeah, we just be like, come here.
Cleaning crew shows up after.
They show up at 6, right?
4 a.m. And they usually clean up until 6. 6 is when all the other employees come in.
No, that'd be too bad of a timeline. I think getting in with the crates is probably the best way. If we can even get in the crates.
Yes.
That's one of the key problems. If not, even if we just drop them off at the shipping and receiving, there's a good chance they might just take them inside because they see something expensive. Someone might think it's a good idea just to say they were probably going to deliver. Delivery guys aren't always the brightest sometimes. They don't want to be in trouble for something.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got to be convincing for them to take it.
Yeah. Probably having another corporation's name on it looking expensive is probably a good way.
I mean, we can try that, I suppose. I mean, I just don't know if that's better than having, trying to get another badge and then just having us have, because we really need one badge is not probably going to be enough, because otherwise it's just anything that's sets off with badges or whatever is going to get the other person.
Well, one badge gets us. Yeah, you're the net runner. One badge gets you to the system safely, and then what you do in the system is a whole nother story.
Yeah, but I'm talking about even getting to that point.
Just be really sneaky.
Yeah, stealth is not my. I mean, I'm okay at it, I guess.
Well, was the security guard have a badge on him?
Yes, the security guards would.
Yeah, but
not access to the whole building.
Yeah, they would. Also, security stations might be able to make more badges, even if they're only temps.
True.
So why don't we start there? If there's only 2 security guards, why don't we just start there?
Exactly. Raven, I'm pretty sure you're more than capable of
security guards are, but
I don't care how beefy you are. We have a Raven.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I mean, we can do that. See if we can sneak in that way.
Take the van down to sneak it down to the garage, or keep it close to the garage and try to lure. There's only 2 security guards. I'm sure they're probably lazy. We're counting on that, hopefully.
Yeah,
and that's also the thing is, though, the information we have is correct.
Yeah, also there's a garage. If we get locked in there, we're not getting back out. It'd be pretty noticeable
Well,
too.
it's parked near the
Know what kind of
garage.
it is.
I'll go into it,
Yeah.
but at least park near it.
It's funny.
So at least that's what...
PW Bine in chat says, "Follow a guard home and take his badge." Yeah,
They
what's
do
up?
have shift changes.
Yeah.
Whoever
A
has
lot
to
of-
go to the... You
Some of
gotta
those
walk in
guys
their
do go to the bar afterwards.
Well, here's the other
Those
question:
pretty
how
quite a
hurt
guard.
is everybody right now?
How hurt? Oh, yeah.
Insignificantly. I'm only down by 3.
I'm at
so I'll live.
32. I'm fine.
So I'm down the most. That's funny.
So be real lucky.
I'm down by 8, but
Well, you can also, like you said, because of this being, it probably now, like the late afternoon, early evening, you can decide what you're doing. Let me know. But if you don't want to do this, go into action overnight, you can let me know planning, and we can kind of streamline key points and do whatever you need to do to get you to that point tomorrow night. You can also spend the next day healing if you want. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
mean,
Just so you know,
I don't
you
know
have
if
all
that's what-
options. It's open.
yeah, I mean, do we want to?
A beer and kibble tonight, trying to plan this out at the new shop with Gristle.
We should do that. We're just going in blind at this point.
Yeah. I'm down for beer and kibble in the new shop.
Just take like a day and then do it tomorrow night. Then
We're gonna have to. Come on, we gotta plan this out in a matter of hours. It's gonna get us killed. There's a lot
Alright,
of
so
options
yeah,
for
then I
getting
guess
stuff
we'll-
out of here.
we'll
I don't have
drop.
the right
We'll
bullet, so
Yeah, no problem. You guys are at the warehouse. You guys are chilling. You already unloaded all of Coupler's equipment. Luckily, the Willow Sisterhood pretty much got everything out. So any of the equipment that you need to count on to fabricate and shit like that is there. Plus, like I said, you got that shipping container of at least 50-50 chance of any other type of equipment. But Gristle's there. He's running around. The second... does anybody have animal handling?
Oh, this is gonna
animal
be a
handling.
wild dog.
Yeah.
I do not have animal handling.
he's gonna pee on everything
I
like
think,
our
isn't that what
dog
the
did.
skill is called? Animal handling? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it
probably.
is.
Okay. I think that what does that fall under? Can anybody
I don't
check
have
that
it.
real quick? I don't
I'm
have it
looking
open.
right now if I can find it.
No, I don't
It's
have
under
it.
education, so it'll be intelligence.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody give me an intelligence check at least then. It's just your
Okay.
intelligence plus 1d10, since you
Okay.
don't have animal handling. Even though
Oh, I don't.
everybody's going to get a bonus because Gristle loves everybody, but still.
Oh, I don't have intelligence. What would that be under?
No, you definitely have everybody has intelligence. That's your top stat, not a skill.
It's the first stat. of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
song.
That was funny though. That was funny. I don't have intelligence.
Well, she is an asset of a Zarafa, so
That's
that
true.
can happen.
Zarafa does own her.
Okay, so I have 7. Okay, so roll 1 plus.
The 1d10, whatever, plus your intelligence.
Yeah, 1d10 plus whatever your intelligence is.
Not sure how to
Okay.
roll my intelligence.
You're gonna have to manually do it. There is no button for it.
Yeah, you got to go over to that little die symbol, that 20-sided die symbol over there in the top left. What's
So
your-
7 plus what's your intelligence? So
That's plus 6.
13.
6.
Don't want to run a cable.
So.
Waiting on Raven.
Oh,
What's
Here's
your
mine.
There she.
What's your
Roll another
intelligence?
d10 then.
Raven got a 17. Yeah.
Well, she
My
also got a
intelligence-
crit, so she can roll another d10.
Is a 7.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, and you roll another d10. I mean, 17 was what I was looking for anyways. But it does go to Defender, which you're going to beat even if you roll a 1. But let me just see how good of an over control you got here.
So do it again.
Just
So,
roll
yeah, just do another
1d10. 1d10 straight, because you crit
Oh,
success.
okay. Without the 7. Okay.
Yeah, you rolled a 10, so you get to...
All right. Let me clear that because it's gonna go back to. Gotta put it back to 0. Hold on. Like that.
There you go.
Nice, yeah, that's great. Yeah, when you get out and as you're loading everything in and you get Grizzle going into the warehouse, he immediately, just like you see him like kind of sniff off like towards the back, and he smells probably the water or something, but he goes just hauling ass and jumps off the dock into the water, like he just loves the water. Been out held in that
dog will go in the dark.
compound. He was in that compound out in the Badlands, in the desert style. He's just so happy to see water, but he jumps into it, all excited and shit. But Raven, you are in control. You did a real good roll on that. He's actually listening to you, ignoring everybody else that's busy and loving the water, but he is listening to you. So you can call him back and get him back inside easily.
I'm like, Grizzly, you done being a pig? Come on. Come on, stop being a sea lion. Get inside.
He shakes off and onto everybody and comes in.
I don't scold him. I was like, good boy. He's a good little white boy.
He's happy. But yeah, you guys are
guard dog.
Yeah, you guys are chilling now, and we'll say you can add your body back on Rio. We can say through the night, through the next day, hanging out, resting, eating, go over plans. So this is your time to figure out what you guys want to do, what's your next steps and stuff, and then let me know, and I can streamline it to the next day, whatever time makes sense to what you want to do.
Okay.
And Grizzle's just napping in the corner, belly up, by the way.
Aww.
Raven's stroking his belly.
Hell yeah, get that belly.
Hey, Grizzle. Little Grizzle.
I'm glad somebody is.
So yeah, I mean, I guess is the plan that we're just Raven and I go into the crates, like, you know, maybe have some, you know, like the very top of it look like it's just the
junk. Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff, and then, you know, have us under that, I guess, and figure out, I don't know how we're gonna open the crate from inside, but
well, I'm pretty sure I can rig the latches.
Yeah, I got a gym rig it.
Yeah, I can rig the latches, you guys, to be able to open from the inside. That shouldn't be too hard at all. It's just the getting you guys into there is going to be the harder part, without them wondering why now we're bringing a project, and if Elf doesn't rat us out. But that's a whole nother problem.
that's true. Forgot about that.
But it's either we send you in the crates with Raven, and maybe you guys find another badge, and we'll be right outside, or you walk into the door by yourself and see how far along you can get there.
Well, I mean, we do have the side entrance so that, like, you know, if we can get in and then, you know, either take out the guard. I mean, I don't really have a silenced weapon, but other than I guess my katana, but
yeah, I'm not gonna stand up a bit. She does have a silencer, but also still the thing of you going against 2 guards, and if that badge is still up to date, if they changed their security system since then, you might be out of luck real quick.
I think, and I may not be right, but we'll say I am now. But I think I did mention they changed that like every 48 hours or something like that. It was something like that. So that badge should be good at least for a whole nother, 24 hours from now. You know what I mean? Like through the next night and everything. But that is your last night, to go.
Yeah, we're gonna do it that night.
So.
Well, I vote we go and at least try to get a badge from another security guard. And then we can still do the Trojan horse, putting it in there and stuff, but at least we can try to get another badge.
Yeah, because if the guards are getting off break like right now, we might be able to catch them as they're either heading for their cars or something.
You mean for
we can head out
or
early,
like when they're leaving at night?
Well, the guys going from night shift. Yeah, this changing shifts between the night shift going into day shift.
Yeah,
they're going up early morning. We see where they're going.
Daytime and graveyard. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So we might be able to intercept the graveyard guys on their way home, or see where they go afterwards for either breakfast or somewhere to get a drink.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody got a gambling problem.
Exactly. And it's not like we're opposed to home invasion and all the other things we've done.
Well, and if I'm going to heal, then I can't do anything the first night.
Speaking of which, do you want me to roll for that right now, or do you want me to roll for that later?
I mean, we can. I would just have to not roll a 1, and it depends on if everyone else is healing. So that's up to Rob.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to make you roll for that first aid. I'll allow you to heal and lay low on that. We actually got. There's plenty of time that at one point I'm sure Hollow easily could stabilize you with her paramedic comparatively.
Yeah,
to your
I mean,
first
I just
aid,
need a DV10, and even my first aid and my tech would be.
I think Hollow's probably already that without having to roll. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yeah. And at that, I'm pretty sure me and Raven can easily deal with one security guard who's getting off work.
Yeah, so I mean, if that's what you guys want to try doing and see if you can catch one, the first night, and then we can use, either keep him somewhere or,
Yeah.
or, I don't know how you want to deal with that, or just get rid of him.
We don't have to leave dead bodies everywhere. We can definitely just rob somebody.
Yeah,
exactly. Not everybody we deal with ends in murder.
Just most of them.
Get him shit faced. That'd be another way to do it.
Put him away for 24 hours, and then he can wake up with a headache somewhere.
Exactly, like in his trunk.
Yeah, somewhere where nobody can hear him.
Oh, backing up, I forgot I wanted to mention, speaking of healing,
yeah.
I don't know if you read that in the chat, but her speed heal, a medtech actually can make the number of doses equal to their rank within an hour. So that whole speed heal that she made before, she should actually have 4 of those, if not 5. I can't remember if she went up a rank, but you at least have 4, so you should have at least 3 of those left. Speed heal does, your body plus will in hit points when you take it. You can only take 1 a day, but that's
Is that the rank of the skill or the rank combined?
Your rank. No, your rank ability or whatever.
Well, I think it's whatever. It's
just check
the medical tech skill.
Or medicine, right?
Well, it's the medical tech. So it's like anytime you put anything into either pharmaceuticals or cryo system, it increases. You get a point in medical tech. So I don't know how many she's put in between surgery, medical tech, pharmaceuticals, or cryo system.
I think she put most of it's in surgery, and then I think she has like 2 in med tech and like 1 in cryostasis.
Whatever she put it in, just check on your sheet. But whatever it is that you put in that for pharmaceuticals, which is your medicine or whatever, it's whatever you have that rank as, that number of doses that you can make within an hour's time. And I think that's what you did before, but we said it was 1, but it actually should be a few, I think, or whatever it is. But
yeah, it would be
just wanted to let you know.
Like, how many do you have, Hollow? In pharmaceuticals and cryo system.
I'm seeing pharmaceuticals.
Well, remember, the pharmaceuticals and cryo both feed into the same med tech rank.
Well, I have the 3 in medtech, but a 5 in medicine.
Well, it's whatever.
Medicine's your rank.
Yeah, medicine's your entire rank. Yeah, but then there's sub points under each of those.
Yeah, but I think it uses your medicine rank for your number of doses.
It says medical tech.
Oh, okay. Then it has to be your skill.
So it's the pharmaceuticals or the cryo system, because they both add
which
to
she has. I have Hollows open. So I wanted to make sure you knew, because if you can have more than 1 dose, it's important to know, I don't see... Where do you have that written down?
It should be near the
medical
bottom.
tech. I see it. Medical tech 3.
Okay, so you have... what is your medicine, 5?
Yeah, her medicine rank is 5. I don't see...
Surgery should be its own skill, too.
Oh
yeah, surgery 4. I see that. Medical tech 3.
Okay, yeah, because you get 2 points for each point you put in surgery. So she's put basically 2 points into surgery and 3 into the other.
Yeah. So you would have, so you at least have two more doses of that speed heal left.
The speed heal, yeah.
Just so you know, and that's
5 in total.
So that'll
2 more. You've used 1, so you have 2 more speed heals.
You have 2 more speed heals.
Okay.
So, and that means basically instead of somebody just getting their body stat returned to their HP in a day, they get their body plus their will stat returned to their HP. So that's good to know. But you still have a couple doses of that.
And if we're doing this overnight, she can definitely make at least another set of those.
That's true too. You totally
That's true.
could.
If you want to spend another 200 materials, you can do that. Or
and we did find $200 worth of stuff here. I remember in that lockbox.
Yeah, there was 200.
Yeah, if you want to do that, give the roll. What's the DV? 13.
13.
Yeah. You can do that.
If you want to make more, it's up to you.
Might as well. While everyone's making plans and you're sitting around, that would definitely be a good med tech thing to do.
That's true. The speed heals are actually really useful.
Yeah.
And we're giving you the block money, which was $200.
You guys do see a lot of action. Your GM's kind of crazy, but hopefully things will start balancing.
Well, apparently Coupler's a little crazy in himself and throwing himself into stuff and starting things. So
Coupler's
I've only been shot like once compared to other people.
Causing trouble.
That's because he starts it and then he backs up behind the others. He's like, "Oh shit."
One time I heard it from a fixture, the best kind of friends are the kinds who can take a bullet for you, whether they want to or not.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, give me the roll, Hollow, if you want to roll your what is it? Your medicine, yeah.
Medical tech.
Your medical tech, sorry.
Okay.
You just got to beat 13.
Yep,
Nice.
Exactly.
And you were like, "Oh, how much?" I'll do exactly that.
No less.
Yeah, no more, no less. You tell me, that's what you got. But yeah, great
So
job.
then that would give you 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because you had 2. You just made 3 more doses. So now you've got 5 speed heals. That's great. And don't forget, review your medtech roll ability section there. You have other things that you could make sometimes. And just keep all that shit in mind. But moving forward, you guys are hanging out. What's the plan on Rio? We can say you're healed up or healing. What's the plan? What are you guys doing?
We're gonna go stop
It
night.
sounds like they want to go, get a guard's badge.
Hey, you want another badge? We're getting you another badge.
I do.
Don't judge how we're getting the badge.
I'm just saying that's what it sounds like you guys are doing.
I guess Raven's gonna have to go put on a slinky dress and go pickpocket a guard.
Okay. Well, hey, don't forget, you got that nice chrome leg.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's take things over a course. So on Rio and Coupler, you guys are what? Driving the ladies? Like, tell me where you're going. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm still healing, I guess. So, I mean, I don't know if I could really drive anywhere.
Okay, well, technically then we'll say maybe you stay. What do you want to do? Just relax in the van? Or do you want to relax back at the warehouse with Grizzle?
I mean, I'd say relax back here at the warehouse.
A nap?
Well, you're supposed to have, not be doing anything.
Yeah. All right, yeah,
So,
you're back there. Just you're
I'm doing,
your belly up
kind of
right next to
unloading, reloading programs. Reading the map, studying, I guess, where everything is.
You're relaxing belly up right next to Grizzle. You're both belly up, just chilling, healing.
Pretty sure Hollow and Raiden can be a pretty great distraction for a guard.
Right.
All right, so Coupler, you have the drive, so I imagine you got to drive the ladies.
Yeah,
right?
I gotta take the getaway van.
Okay, yeah. So where are you going? What are you doing?
Let's take it to outside of Source probably, and wait till one of those guards either drives out.
Okay.
We gotta follow our mark.
Yeah, you're over there, and I think we determined Source is right across the street from Danger Girl, right?
I don't remember where we
Yeah.
No, I don't
that
remember.
was.
Yeah,
I remember it was in Little Europe.
Yeah, it's right next to there, I'm pretty sure. You can check the map, too, if you want. Well, I guess you can't see it now, but I'm almost positive that's what it was. But yeah, you guys, you park over there. You're over in that area watching Source. It's about that time. Where are you guys going to be looking? Towards the front? Because let me explain this. The front of Source, obviously this part of town, lots of buildings are connected. There's inner walkways and all that sort of shit. But with Source, as you know, it's most employees or anyone that's coming and going. It's either going to be that main front entrance, that side employee entrance, which is down an alley down along the side of the main building, or the parking garage underneath, which is typically more exec level, even lower exec to high, whatever would be used on that, or possibly out the shipping area, which is down at the back of the parking garage, but that's usually just like the warehouse guys might come and go from that if they do. But where are you guys looking and watching?
I would say where the employees would, not the parking lot, but the other one you said that's more narrow in the back.
Okay, so either the
side door,
either the front door or the side alley employee entrance, one of those two.
Yeah, the side alley, because the front we're not going to notice them switching because they're going to have to switch. Everything is always in the back of places.
Yeah. So I'd say the side alley probably be a better option.
Yeah, and if you remember, you can see on that blueprint, that side entrance, employee entrance goes right past the security office anyways, too. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, you guys are watching that and checking that out. Why don't Raven, Hollow, and Coupler give me a perception roll? And for the sake of this, since Onryo's healing at home, I'm going to streamline a lot of this kind of storyline. So I'm probably going to have you do like a few different roles here, and then I'll lay out how it goes. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Yeah, you easily spot the changing of the guards or whatever, and it's kind of hitting that later shift. Are you guys waiting to see when the day shift leaves and the night shift goes in, or are you staying all the way through the night on that first night to see the 6 a.m. when the day shift comes in and the night shift leaves? What time? 6 a.m. or I think it's like 10 p.m. ish.
Well, we just need 8 guards right now to get a badge. So
yeah, I would say we're probably the night shift. The guys coming off of day shift and the night shift might be better if we have that option, because they're more likely to go to a bar than the guys getting off a graveyard, because they're more likely to go for breakfast.
That's why I was
Anyu's just ready.
The way this character
What's
sheet
happening?
Works, I clicked on not even anywhere near the
What are you
button
doing
and
at the
it
warehouse
rolled.
right now?
Oh god, yeah. The team's like, wait, what's happening with Onryo and Grizzle? I mean, the GM doesn't even know. I'm worried. Like he's playing his own game and shit.
Stupid character sheet.
I don't know.
But yeah, you're right. You have 2 options. It's either going to be that 10 p.m. day shift leaving that you're following, or the 6 a.m. graveyard shift leaving, the 2 guys or whatever. You know what I mean?
I say the 10 p.m. use the darkness to our advantage.
yeah,
The girls can snatch and grab right around then. Be easier.
right. Yeah, in the morning is
Especially if they don't go to a bar. The morning will be
Yeah.
weird. Not impossible, weird.
Yeah, with that perception, no problem. It's 10 p.m. You see him switching. You see that it's basically 4 guards instead of 2 coming out from day, 2 going in for the night. Just like Nostradamus explained, a lot less at the night, But they come out with those perception rolls. You have your pick. Basically, all of them kind of look the same. They're just the generic security style guys. But they come out. We'll say 2 of them look like they're kind of like talking to each other and stuff, and going down one way in the street. The other 2, it looks like one's waiting for a cab. The other one's walking down the street in the other direction. Who are you thinking about following, or what are you doing?
one walking.
Well, the one
Sounds good to
walking
me.
or the 2 walking?
The one that's walking. The one that's getting
Okay.
in the cab, he's already getting distracted. The one that's walking, let's see what he's up to.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you walk. You're following him. You basically see him, getting on his agent, talking to people up ahead and stuff. And sure enough, he's stopping at what looks like a 24-hour sort of cafe. And he's going in there and sitting down. It's fairly crowded. There's a lot of people in there. It's kind of nicer part of town or whatever. But he went in there. He looks like he's grabbing something to eat. So what's your plan?
Do we know where he sat? Like at the bar, the diner bar, or?
Looks like he got a booth. And he's by himself. It looks like he's at a booth, possibly waiting for someone, because he's not just sitting at the counter.
Can easily stumble in there and try to sit next to him. Hollow, would you like to play?
I was just going to remind you, don't forget, we do have a hypo needle that has a very strong sedative. I think we have at least 2 doses left. And that would be in Hollow's medical bag.
Leave him very sleepy.
Big Dave.
Let him sleep it off at the diner.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Let's try to streamline it in a sense that I'm not going to make you act out every little part. Just tell me kind of what you 2 ladies, what your plan is, and then I can make you do an appropriate role, or I can just kind of lay out the story for you.
I'll call me old-fashioned, but I think I'll buy him a milkshake and wink from across the room. Start out on 2.
Embrace your inner college girl.
Raven's just gonna sit and flip back and kind of giggle with her, try to play the whole girly role with her. Got the girls out. I got my black dress on, by the way. I just switch out my clothes.
Okay.
I always look fabulous.
So you guys want to just flirt with him from afar?
Yeah, get him to come to us.
Yeah, because we need him to move, so we can easily just grab him, something off, just so we can walk away.
Yeah, in the flirting and buying of a milkshake, like he's confused. He kind of like looks over and he's just like, no, and just kind of goes back to what he's doing, messing on his agent. But he does keep the milkshake. Starts drinking that.
We're terrible at flirting.
No, he just doesn't seem interested. And you know, normally I might make you do a style and wardrobe check, which Raven gets the bonus on now with that nice chrome leg, and maybe there'd be some persuasion with the flirting. But honestly, things stop even before that shit. The second you even try flirting with him, whatever, he just doesn't seem responsive. He's just like, no. He goes on with what he's doing.
Okay, I look at Hollow and I go, okay, plan B. We're going to get up, and either you or I are going to sit next to him, and one's going to sit in front with our food, and we're just going to start eating our food in front of him, with him, while he's sitting at his table.
Oh my
Kitty.
god.
Are you scared slip of the hand?
Is it that time of the night we get the traditional cat butt coming through the screen? The Kitty.
Wrong kind of Twitch channel.
But yeah, okay, you ladies can do that. You can walk over and sit at the booth with him. You grab some food. He's still sitting there. You sit down. When you do, he's just kind of confused, like, girls, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm meeting someone here. I think you're confused. What are you doing?
We just didn't want to sit eating alone. We feel like a nice, strong man. We feel a little more comfortable. We can eat our food. We had a couple of gentlemen harass us earlier, so we just want to sit here with you. We're not going to bother. We just want to sit.
Ladies, no, I appreciate it, whatever, but my boyfriend should be here in about, I don't know, another 15, 20 minutes, meeting for a late night dinner. I just got off work. I kind of don't want to be bothered. I hope you can understand that.
We'll wait until he gets here, and then we'll get up and leave. Just give us a little minute so we're not sitting here at least with a gentleman for smidget.
He kind of like looks around. He just looks around and he's just like, okay. He's just kind of confused. But he allows you to sit there at least. So what's your plan? In about 15 minutes or so, his boyfriend's probably showing up for dinner and he wants to be left alone. So what is your plan, ladies? What are you guys gonna do?
Try to pickpocket him.
Yeah, I was thinking of I'm trying to think of a good distraction for you to
Spill something on him. Put on milkshake, you just got him on top of him.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Embrace your inner clumsy.
Yeah, do you want us to roll anything for that?
Yeah, whoever's gonna spill the milkshake, I guess. Just give me an athletics check. You're gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna see if I can even give more of a bonus to Raven. Raven, you have pickpocket. Is that what you said?
I don't know if I have that.
I don't know if anybody has that. It's a tech skill.
Yeah.
You have reveal, don't you?
Yeah, I have.
No, it has to be pickpocket or your tech skill. So whoever's gonna do that, you either need pickpocket or you're gonna have to do a tech check.
I don't have tech either one of those, but we could try something. What
honestly, it sounds like you guys kind of reversed roles there. It sounds like Raven should have done the athletics check on the milkshake pour, and Hollow should have done the tech check on the pickpocket. That's what it sounds like to me. But
oops.
Hey, we live on the edge.
Weirdest copping feel ever.
Okay. Well, couldn't she use stealth?
No, it's got to be
No,
pickpocket.
stealth don't work for this.
Yeah, you got to. So Raven, give me a tech check. Give me your 1d10 plus your tech.
You have luck, right, Raven?
And that athletics was good enough. I am going to give we'll say a +2 bonus. He's extremely distracted, covered in milkshake.
Okay, so I have two.
He's kind of freaking out, like, oh my god, why would you spill this on me? And he's kind of freaking out.
Okay, I'm going to use all my luck, which is 4 on this.
Good thinking. Oh shit. What's your
Still
tech?
not great.
Oh, your
My
tech's
tech
only
is
2.
Yeah.
All right, 8. Yeah, you're trying to dig through his pocket, and he just kind of like stops you, and he's like, "Oh my god, what are you girls? Seriously, can somebody get these girls away from me?" And some people are starting to look now.
I think we should probably retreat.
No, at this point, now I spill something on him.
Oh my god.
Full Karen. Just go full Karen, girls.
Yeah. So Raven can spill. If you want, do a reverse. Now you give me athletics. You give me your tech for pickpocket check.
Hollow can do
They're
it.
just like constantly spelling shit. Well,
Ooh.
there you go, 20.
No. Hollow, you're doing the tech check now. Raven wanted to pour something now.
You're gonna roll your whatever. You're gonna roll a D10 and then add your tech to it.
Okay, a D10.
Yeah, you're gonna be pulling me off and try to pickpocket him.
And what's your tech skill?
My tech is 7.
So 14.
14.
Okay, and you've got a bonus because of that athletics check. She easily poured it there, and I was just looking to beat a 14 anyways. But yeah, and with that bonus, you're able to you jack his some type of security card from Saurus that you saw in his belt. You were also able to kind of slip out 10 eddies from his pocket while grabbing the badge.
Okay.
The milkshakes.
You're grabbing me at the same time, yelling at me to come on.
It's like, we're so sorry, man. We've been drinking too much. I'm sorry. We'll get out of your hair. And like,
fine. I start giving up with her. All right. And I go bloop to his nose.
No.
He's just so confused. He's like, oh my god, just stop touching me. And he just starts cleaning himself off, and you can see he's frustrated.
We just skip on out.
but you have another badge there, and I see Renegade says stealing a badge is a Gato move. And anybody who watches my ongoing one-shots, Gato the Fixer just recently stole a badge to do some system damage at a Chinese New Year's event. But anyways, yeah, you got the badge. You got another badge here. You're back out into the street. You're in the van with Coupler. You can get back to the warehouse, I imagine. You roll in. You see Grizzle and Onryo belly up, both snoring.
Yeah, I'm just fine.
I go and get their bellies.
Raven gets both of their bellies on Rio.
Okay.
Just wondering, you know what, that guy's probably
I forgot to turn this
you just
on.
drugged him rather than spill everything on him.
Like open my eyes slightly and be like, "What are you doing?"
It's so funny you say that. Coupler saying you could have just drugged him instead of spilling. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, why didn't you guys just? Coupler even mentioned you have that. You probably could have just knocked him out in the booth. I would have just made you do a stealth roll. Got it. But you guys had to be crazy. But I love it. I would rather have a fun, try to make it happen situation.
This is what happened when Hollow flirts with boys.
Right?
I'm much better at the other end.
Everyone gets covered in wet goo. What is that?
Yikes.
Can't go to nice places.
Can't.
Okay, well, we should probably do the heist soon before he realizes the card's gone and it gets flagged.
But we only have about a 24-hour before that other card goes out anyway, so we gotta do it tomorrow night.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like they change these every 48 hours anyways, so.
Yeah, so we gotta do it.
Depending on when that timeline is for that one, yeah, you would definitely want to do it the very next night. I wouldn't push it beyond that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully we left him confused enough that him and his boyfriend are talking about it and they won't even notice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess figure out your plan. Let me know what you want to do. You got the
I
badges.
Guess we'll do
you got the crate.
Raven and I in the crate, I guess, idea.
Well, how big are these crates? Big enough to fit just one each? I'm pretty sure I could shift Hollow in one too.
Well, I mean, it's one crate of cyberware or whatever. In the crate, I mean, you could empty out some of it if someone wanted to lay in the bottom underneath it. But I don't know that you would fit 2 people in there and still be able to cover them with enough stuff to not be seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
it's not like it's a huge crate. Think it's got to fit in the back of your surveillance van.
Yeah. I'm thinking like a box that's maybe 3 foot tall, 3.5 foot tall. That a box.
Make yourself real tiny as I start just keep kicking the lid on top.
Exhale. Hold your breath. Exhale.
I'll take off limbs. Okay.
Hey, if you had shoulder mounts.
Or a quick mount or whatever.
Quick mount, yeah. He's like,
oh god.
Next.
Well, I guess you couldn't, and then because once you do that, this one's not going to be able to do that. So I don't know. You would only really be able to do one, right? You need help. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, awkward.
So what's the plan? It sounds like if you're going to do the crate thing, only one person's going to fit. And still, even if you do that,
crates.
And even if you do that,
crates.
Do that. Okay, yeah. Even if you do that, You still got to let me know how you're going about it.
Yes, I mean, it's either that or we just try to go in like the side entrance.
Like we're employees, just.
Oh, yeah, you have the crate that Lacey gave you, and then you kept the empty crate.
Yeah.
Of that other one. That's right.
Yeah.
So one can squeeze in with the crap that Lacey, and then the other one's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we can always fabricate like something, like put like a couple.
I got sheet metal.
Yeah, I mean.
We got limbs.
Just to have like one layer, but obviously it's not a full box, you know, of material.
And we can just shove packing material in there too, so you're not gonna be coming out looking clean for the most part.
But I mean, so I guess the idea would be we just drop it off at like midnight at the like shipping department. Is that what we're trying to?
No, that's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario, we actually call source in the morning, tell them we were able to recover it. Me and whoever's not getting the crate drop it off, sort of make amends as a Trojan horse, and whoever's stuck in the crate sort of stays there for like maybe an hour. Just say we're out of town and coming back right now.
Okay.
And yeah, that would probably be the best way.
Yeah, I mean, we can try that. I don't know if I have a better idea, so.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If it doesn't work, then we go in the side door. We got the 2 badges.
Well, you're saying that's if you call them and then they're just like, we don't want it anymore, or what?
Yeah, if they don't want the product anymore, then we just go in the side door.
Why don't you just use the badges to bring in the products?
Because I want them to open the door for us.
Huh?
A little bit less suspicious, because they're gonna wonder where the product came from.
It just depends on how long it'll take for them to like want to actually open the boxes.
Exactly. If we bring it in late at night, they're probably shipping guys aren't gonna want to deal with that till the next day, probably.
That's true. If it's like late, then
yeah.
You know, we need to do the later the possible better, because less people. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. So what you're saying? Call them and say that, hey, we've got the material. You know, we'll drop it off at like 11 o'clock or something.
Yeah, call them in the afternoon. Yeah. We stumbled across this, and we're gonna bring it in. So that way it's later. So call them.
Exactly. So they have less. Yeah, that's my plan. So if we can get it there, I call like a late afternoon, but they're before they leave the office.
Yeah, and
they even take the call.
Yeah, and you call in like almost like a frantic, dramatic call, like, oh my God, look what I found, kind of thing or something, or just like, hey, I found this, you want it? But either way, always call later, so that way there's less people there.
Yeah.
And I guess you can squeeze Raven in if she fits. I guess Raven's going in.
And I see PW Bine in the chat says, mislabel the boxes, an accidental delivery. No one will open them.
That's plan C.
If this was in real life, yeah, that's I think probably how it would work at like the Amazon warehouse or something. You just mislabel it, it'll just be in the fucking corner collecting dust for years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really.
Tries the places to do that.
Years later, Raven and Onryo are knocking. Anyone out there? No.
Again, this is why I want to work on building the thing so they can actually get out of the crates.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan?
I guess that's what we would do. Is just, you can call them late in the evening. I guess tomorrow evening or whatever, the evening of, and see if they'll take it, and then if they do, then I guess Raven and I will go in one in each crate and go that way.
Yeah, as soon as you do a distraction, we can easily get out and close the crate cakes like they weren't even in there. Just shimmy off.
Remember, yeah. Well, you still have to sort of toss around whatever the trackers or stuff was in there, but I don't know. I don't know how Lacey set that up exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys won't have to do anything. The way Lacey set it up is apparently whatever's in there is going to be able to do whatever it needs to do. You just got to get it inside the building, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also why we're getting these inside the building.
Yeah, so if you guys are talking to those people, we can hear you on your agents. As soon as you guys distract whoever's in the warehouse, we'll just crawl out, close it, and wander off, and use our badges. But it's up to you, coupler, to talk our way into getting in.
That's gonna be the hard part.
Okay, well, I guess that's what we're gonna do.
We're just horsing it. Okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can fit at least some of Raven's guns. You at least got to give her melee weapon.
No, I mean you guys can take all your
Just
stuff,
take
even if
what
you're
you
packed
need.
in the even if you're in the bottom of the crate. You know, you can still have all your shit strapped on and be in the bottom, just like fetal position, all the shit piled on top of you. You know,
Yeah.
be a little uncomfortable, but you can do it.
Raven
So
loves
yeah,
uncomfortably.
fill me in. Give me the first part of this plan. What's going on? It's the next day. Streamline me to the time of day that you need, and tell me what's up.
I want to be able to actually make these crates open from the interior. So that was my first priority, because the whole plan falls apart if they're stuck in the crates.
Yeah. This is absolutely not difficult at all, but just give me a generic tech roll or any whatever you think would be appropriate.
Basic field.
Yeah, I'm just
There you
making
go.
sure you don't do a fail. This is so simple for you. You easily just make it to
I
where.
break the crates.
Yeah, you get my point. Yeah, so it was good. You easily can rig it any way that you want to describe.
Yeah, I'm just going to create whatever kind of latches they have that would open from the exterior. Just create like a manual one on the inside where they just turn it and the latch pops off.
Perfect.
Sort of like what they'd have for trunks for little kids who get bad ideas.
Hell yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, perfect. You
Yeah.
easily rig that up. Doesn't even take you long at all. What did you say, Hollow? What was that? I missed what you said a minute ago.
Completely fucking forgot.
Sorry.
No, my brain like had. Oh, I was volunteering to be in one of the crates, and side note, I send a text to Janice. Was her name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus, your girlfriend, if you get her name.
I forget yours too, love.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I didn't even think I even learned mine.
Nothing back.
We just call a recall.
Yeah, she doesn't respond to your text, and just so you know, that is a little bit odd. Ever since you've been dating for the past however long it's been, months now, couple months of hanging out and going out a few times, she always replies back. She likes you, but she didn't reply back.
And we only have 2 crates, so
Yeah, 2 crates.
obviously I have to be in one of them, and Raven, who's kind of the next, is the main person, who can fight, kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
she's a muscle.
Well, once you're in, you can always open a door for her to come in. If she
Yeah.
wants. Come on,
Open
Holly. Fuck
doors.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to be somewhat near, obviously, but
No, we're going to Danny's afterwards. You guys will be fine.
Drop them off. Good luck. Late.
see ya.
Hey,
Call me later if you're alive.
Yeah. So, yeah, after that, the only thing I can think of is we call Source and try to set up let them know we have the product.
Okay. Yeah, you call. Typical front lobby girl answers, and she just, yes, Source, how can I help you?
I'm calling for, oh God, what was his name?
Mr. Fogarty?
Calling for Mr. Fogarty.
Okay, can I ask who's calling?
This is, let me see, he did know, did I tell him my real name? I feel like I probably did.
I don't think you did, honestly. I think it was just Coupler. They might have.
Okay,
He might
yeah.
have known your name. They probably sourced that info, but maybe he called you that at one point. But you probably went by Coupler.
Yeah, just telling him this is Coupler regarding a delivery that we had issues with earlier, and earlier in the month, I want to say.
Okay. Please hold. She hits it. You hear music going, and during that time, I just want to say, PW Bind in the chat says hope they don't stack the crates. And now they're gonna stack the crates. All right. So moving forward.
That is a them problem. They'll be fine. They're smart and they're intuitive.
That's
they
funny
push
as
it against
hell.
the wall. I'm like,
That's so
We
oh,
also generally, we both, I don't know what her body is. Mine's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I have an 8 body.
I have a 7, so I'm just like, eh.
No, they put them in one of those racks where you stack pallets in, so like the top of the rack is almost right against the top. So you do get it open, but it only opens an inch.
Considering how big those systems are, because my old work used to have one, they take up a lot of room.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, after on hold a little bit, you hear that music going. The girl comes back. She says, yeah, I'm going to transfer you now. Then you get a transfer to a secretary that puts you on hold again, and then you get in, and Fogarty answers that. Coupler, this is Fogarty. I wasn't expecting to hear from you so soon. I take it you need to talk.
Well, I have some good news for you. Unfortunately, some bad news for me. In regards to the operation we had earlier. I was able to relocate those crates that had gone missing from that unfortunate fire situation. Sadly, I lost a few of my team members in the process, but I'm a man of my word, and I would very much like to stick to the original deal. I was actually even able to recover an extra crate. I don't know if it would be the same products you needed, but more can't hurt, right?
Yeah. I'm excited that you're motivated to come back and help. When's the soonest you can bring it in?
Right now I'm out on the Badlands, so I probably won't even be back in Night City till at least about 11.
Oh, okay. Can you do a drop-off before our 10 p.m. shift? We're typically only here until 10.
I can try maybe 10:45. Like I said, I'm not in the best of shape at the moment. Even my vehicle, my transportation is, let's just say, hanging on by a thread, and it's gonna take me a little bit to even get up and running again.
Okay,
This product was a lot more invested than I thought it was going to be.
Alright, give me a conversation roll.
Alright, I'm gonna toss 2 luck on this one. So 16.
Yeah, he says, yeah, a couple of very sad to hear all that, but there's not much I can do after hours. We're not staffed enough to handle this, as we'd need our cargo. I could send somebody to you to do a pickup, possibly immediately. Otherwise, if you can make it in the next day.
I should be able to get there within the next day. I can probably get around maybe 10, like you're saying. It's going to be a stretch, but I should be able to by 10 o'clock tonight.
If you can make it by 10 and you have the cargo, feel free to pull back to the receiving dock. But please do send a message in when you're on your way. I would like to meet you there.
Okay. I think I can do that, make that happen.
Thank you, Cutler. He hangs up.
Alright, well, we got a 10 o'clock timeline. That's the latest it'll take us.
Okay.
And you still have your evening. I think you said you wanted to call him in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And he definitely wants to meet me, so...
Well, at least that's a distraction. Hopefully he doesn't want to open the boxes while you're standing there.
If he does,
First
I
time we
guess we're
put an
going to have
old-
an interesting conversation.
It's not the first time we put an old man into the ground. Won't be the last.
I just wake up like a jack in a box, like pop, boop.
I have another really bad idea, but it'll work.
What?
I definitely won't keep on talking. Hey, Hollow, you want to do some impromptu surgery? Some unnecessary surgery on me?
What?
What? Everyone's like, what?
No, as far as he knows, you guys are dead. Doesn't mean I have to come in looking crystal clear. A nice arm in a sling and a nice gash wound, a bloody wound, would probably not want to have him take me up to the office. It looks like I'm dying.
Oh,
So-
keep down there. That's true.
So
Yeah.
reverse cosmetic surgery.
I don't know, you get your wish and you might be able to finally shoot or stab me.
Does anybody?
I'll let you pick.
Does anybody have what is it? Disguise skill?
No. Have you seen the theme?
Well, here's the thing. If she actually does damage you, you actually take damage.
Right. That's
Yeah,
what
I
was-
know. That's what
Fair.
I'm saying. This is not a good situation for me.
I think that's why he started the sentence with, "I have a really bad plan."
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's why.
Taking a bullet for Ziggurat at this point.
Well,
I like my jacket too.
it's up to you if you want to, cut some parts off or, like.
Now we're getting crazy.
Yeah, replace a finger, little water gun replacement.
Jeez.
I mean, there's that.
Either that or we have one of you as a corpse in the back. Anything to keep us not there very long.
Now he wants
I don't
to
think
kill
we're
one
gonna get
of
any
you.
volunteers.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, I'll take the bullet on this one. Literally.
Literally.
You could always take Bristle. and be like, hey, this is, I gotta take him back. I can't leave him by himself.
That guy probably shoot Grizzle and be like, yeah, fuck it, and kill our dog.
Two Zeppelins together, most likely. I don't think he's gonna care about the dog.
Yeah, he will probably kill our dog.
I'm still not sure he won't shoot me himself.
That's true.
What's the smallest pistol we have in the office?
I mean, I have a medium pistol, but
that might be the one that shoots me.
I can just punch you really hard.
I mean, if he like shows up with him and like all the guards from the building, so it's like 5v1 or something, then
Well, I'm still gonna have Hollow with me. It's like,
okay, 5v2.
Only said part of the team died.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to throw you guys on the bus, but
however you want to do it, if that's what you want to try.
I need something to add to the story. Got to make it look bad.
You could just, to help you along here with what I'm hearing. I don't think you necessarily have to hurt yourself or become a cutter, listening to goth music and getting crazy. I think what you could do
emo.
Sorry. What you could do here is you can dig through your garbage and take some of the shit that you use to clean up the blood at the warehouse. You could rip up some of your clothing and bloody up some of it and yourself, throw some dirt in your face. You can definitely make yourself look like you've been through some shit without actually having to hurt yourself. If you wanted to make it look like actual wounds, then I would require a disguise roll or whatever that skill check might be. Depends on how far you want to go with it. But if you want to just make it look like you're dirty and covered in blood and you've been through some shit, you can do that without hurting yourself. I'll allow that.
You can always also wear a sling, things like
that.
I was thinking about taking a sling for sure.
You could do stuff like that. I just hate thinking that you have to hurt yourself. You can definitely, even without disguise, there's ways that you can pull it off. I'll allow it. Just get creative and let me know. You know what I mean? I think Rio just came up with a great idea.
Yeah. Well, the sling I was thinking about was like, if you guy really wants to talk to me, sling makes it look like I got first aid. If I'm bleeding, he may not want me in the office.
I mean,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you want to do. I guess figure it out, but it is getting a little bit closer to that time. We'll say the evening's going. If you guys want to make your plan and fill me in.
Yeah, I think I'll look around the warehouse, see if we can find any of that. Did we leave the clothes on when we chopped up the bodies and put them in the truck and put them in the water? Just grab one of their bloody jackets.
Yeah, like I said, there's definitely shit in the garbage you can grab. We'll say there's a bloody jacket.
Yeah, I did take off all identifying marks. Remember, I said I'm taking anything that identifies them off, and then I chop them up.
That's right.
All right, so I'll take probably one of their light armor jackets that they are wearing to replace mine.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It's definitely gross and dirty.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
You can look at. Is that the idea here? You want to make yourself look kind of bloody and dirty and like you've been through some shit, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay, no problem. You can do that. Going through the shit.
The less he wants me there, the better.
Oh, and like PW Bind just said, use a bandana as a sling. That's a kind of a good idea. Then it won't look so much like you know what you're doing, but you are trying to heal yourself a little. You know what I mean? Yeah, like
yeah.
Old
It doesn't
shirt
require. It doesn't mean first aid. It just means that you're like
you're hurt.
Know that you're. Yeah, your shoulder hurts.
That's a great idea. PW Bind, good idea there. You could do that. I'll allow that.
Use a sock.
Take away the catharsis of one of them getting the chance to shoot me. How sad.
I'm allowing you to be creative here. I think it's a good idea. It's cool.
Oh yeah, so I think we'll play that up a bit.
It's right about then that you hear some banging at that little drive-through window of the warehouse.
Oh Lord.
Grizzle starts
Who wants to
barking.
deal with them?
Yeah, Grizzle starts barking.
I can go over there and check.
Hey Raven, go introduce them to Gristle.
I mean, Unrio could hop in the system and check the camera too. Don't forget you've got that.
Yeah, there's the cameras out front, so I mean, I can if there's one literally right there. So.
And you made that virus. You can hop in so Ice doesn't fuck with you. Remember, right?
Yeah. So I'll do that.
I'll walk over there and just wait for his to tell me what's at the door.
Yeah, so I'll go over and jack in and check the cameras.
Yeah, you look at that. It's that druggy-looking couple that was kind of looking at the place a couple hours ago. They're banging on the drive-through window there. They're standing out front. They looked all kind of like sketchy and shit, you know, like scratching, looking around, just kind of.
So I'll let Raven know. Just, you know, it's the stupid couple that was down the street that looks like they're jonesing.
Oh, I just let them be. I'm not gonna fuck with them. They're not waste of any energy. I'll let them tire themselves out like a little kid when they bang on stuff and they get sleepy.
Okay. Yeah, after a while.
Until they annoy me, right now, just let them tire themselves out.
Yeah, they pretty much. Hey, lucky for them, Raven went through some therapy, and you know,
nice now.
Yeah, well, nicer.
Not really.
Yeah,
Yeah, after a little while,
I guess I'll leave them alone.
Yeah,
she's too busy playing with Russell right now. That's her therapy.
Yeah, lucky for that dog's belly. These they live to Jones for drugs another day. They stumble off after a while. Yeah, they just kind of like leave, looking defeated.
Yeah, I don't need to waste any bullet or energy.
But yeah, it's getting late. You guys will need to you'll need to leave soon to get there by 10.
Yeah, I guess we'll get in, squeeze into the crate, you know.
Hey, this was for your company.
Yeah, you got.
Don't forget that.
You squeeze in.
Oh, and for yours now.
Yeah.
Hey, that was just a bonus. I want to get extra money.
That was good thinking too.
2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll squeeze our ass into these crates into the van and then
Load you up. I promise I won't drop you.
Yeah.
Promise.
And then what is it? A couple are driving hollow and shotgun, crates in the back, Grizzle in the warehouse.
Yeah, that's pretty much I think where we're at.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you get that done. You know, you pretty like I said, it's getting to that time. You got to pretty much get right to source. You get there. You pull around back. You see the back of the parking garage. And you can see kind of like the loading area. The part going into the actual garage looks like it's all closed off, and there's like some type of digital caution tape across it, and some like city stickers up on the side of the gate where you go into the parking garage. But that doesn't seem to be affecting the shipping dock area, so you can easily pull up there. It actually looks like the back shipping dock, the garage is open. You can see a couple guys messing around in there. You see like crates and racks and, you know, typical warehouse shit. As you're pulling up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna back the truck up into this loading area. Well, I gotta call them first. That was one of the key things.
Yeah, you're supposed to call him over there.
I'm gonna call the agent on the way there.
Yeah, you give a call, and you know, front desk lobby girl answers. Yes, source. How can I help you?
Can you patch me to Mr. Fogarty? This is Coupler.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think he was expecting your call. I have you here on the list. 1 second. Punches through, just a few seconds, he actually gets on. He's like, Coupler, you've made it. It's, close to 10. Where are you?
Pulling in right now. Sorry it took me a little bit longer. I thought I was going to be here a little earlier, but I had to change vehicles. My other one just didn't make it. So I had a friend meet me with his own truck.
Okay, sorry to hear. Okay, I'll meet you down there right away. He gets off the phone. So yeah, you're in the back. You can pull into the back shipping. Couple warehouse guys there. They're just kind of like taking notice. One guy keeps working. The other guy walks over to you and he's like, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?"
Delivery for Mr. Fogarty.
Oh, okay. He starts like grabbing like some type of digital sheet, kind of going through it. Yeah, I don't see any here for night. What name is this under? What is this?
Personal project. He's coming to meet me himself. You may want to call up to his secretary to verify that.
Okay, yeah, just stay right there. That's fine. Just hang out. He goes back and goes into like a little warehouse office. But it's a couple minutes after that. The elevator that goes up to the main lobby from the garage and loading area opens, and you see Mr. Fogarty step out. Also, his son is there. I think his name was Alex. We forgot that in the previous session, but I did have that right. But Alex Fogarty is with him. It also looks like there's like 4 security guards with him, but that's typical. Anytime that they're around, he typically has that. But yeah, they see you when they're walking over.
I'll give him a half-hearted wave.
Yeah, he definitely makes a face when he sees you and sees the condition. He's like, "Oh, I guess you weren't lying about being in a pretty sticky situation."
Definitely had better days. Lost some fairly valuable assets.
I'm sorry.
But I'm pretty sure Night City's full of people who are up and coming, so can always replace them.
Well, like to see that that's how you think. Very forward thinking. It's at that time Alex kind of interrupts and he says, yeah, I take it our little message had you a change of heart. Now you found our stuff all of a sudden, huh? Gives you kind of some attitude.
Fortunately, I didn't get your message.
Oh, you didn't? Well,
no.
What brings you to be bringing us our stuff back? And Fogarty kind of lifts it. Please, Alex. Excuse me. My son is a bit more abrasive. Regardless of the circumstances, I'm glad we're at the point we're at. So, where's the cargo? Let's take a look.
I'll open up at the back of the van. Right back here. It was definitely not in the best condition when I found it, at the location it was.
Oh, okay, he takes a look, then he kind of like waves, and the other warehouse guy kind of comes over and is starting to mess with. The other guy comes out of the office and says, "Oh, Fogarty, I was just calling up your office." It's fine. He's like, they have their little discussion. He goes over. They pull out the crates, and they're just kind of like looking at them. And then Fogarty says, "Let's have a look." And the guys kind of like start prying them open. They open, and you can see all the, cyberware and stuff on top. And it's, "Oh, this is great. This doesn't seem to be the exact what we were expecting with shipment. You have, how did things turn out once again that you told me with you and our elf contact?"
Well, from the elf contact we got there, apparently a third party was informed of the trade, ambushed us, set the place on fire, and we had to get out of there as soon as we can. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the cargo in because they blew up our vehicle. So that was a very rough night.
Okay, and then where did you find this then? Where did this come from?
This we found at a Badlands camp from human traffickers.
Oh, okay.
Don't even know how it ended up out there, but I don't even tend to ask questions about how stuff moves around in Night City. Probably got traded for some bodies.
Okay, you see him kind of checks his watch. He's like, we'll take our inventory, stick it with incoming. And you see the warehouse guys kind of put it off to the side. There's a whole rack, and you see all these cases kind of lined up. They just slide them in lined up with those cases. And the other guy goes into the office. Looks like he's working on his clipboard and working on some paperwork. The other guy goes back to work and closing up whatever he's doing. So we'll be wrapping things up now, but I'm very happy that you brought this in. I mean, what are you looking for with this? Obviously, you're reopening this relationship by this action. What exactly do you have in mind? And Alex kind of interrupts her, and he's like, "What do you think he has in mind? He got our message, and he's fucking worried that shit's gonna get worse. What the fuck is this guy gonna do? Please, Alex." And he kind of like tells him, "Just, please, I'll handle it." And then Alex kind of storms off, goes back in the elevator and back up. So what exactly are you looking for now? Are we going to work together from here on, or what does this mean?
Right now, due to unforeseen circumstances, I don't know how much of an asset I could be to you until I get my team roster back up. So I'm probably going to be not available for too many jobs. Still would love to do some tech work for you, which was my original goal of just repairing and hopefully working on some of your drones. That's maybe what I can only do for the time being. I'm sort of pointing to the bandaged up sling of my arm and such. But I think at a future day we can discuss more in details about future work. Right now, I think my medtech has the best idea of getting me to our current location to recover. It's been a very long day.
Okay, very well. Then I appreciate it, and as always, phone lines will be open for you.
I look forward to our future business relationship.
Yeah, he smiles.
I'll smile back and sort of close up the doors and head back into the van.
Okay, yeah. You and Holler are in the van. And it's about that time. It's a little bit after 10, and by the time this conversation goes down, you see him closing up the garage. But they're kind of like locking up, closing. You see a lot of the shift employees leaving. Things like that going on.
Yes, I'm going to park the van probably out of sight in the alley tucked away.
Yeah, you can, back here near the garage and warehouse, you can find a spot, a building next door. There's a spot where you can pull up.
Yeah. That's all I got on my plate. It's on Ryu and Raven now.
Well, obviously, we're not going to do anything till 12.
We're just sitting in a box right now, looking at each other like, "What's up?"
Oh yeah, Rex,
Did I put air holes in there?
Rex has to get going. Thanks so much for tuning in. I know you said you got to go, but we'll see you next time. We do the live stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and then I've got the one shot every other Saturday or so. We're kind of making that ongoing a lot, but I appreciate you tuning in, man. I'll see you in the Discord and such. But yeah, so you guys are in. Coupler Hollow waiting in the van. Raven on Rio, you guys are in the crates. Give me a perception roll. This is just for some hearing.
Hey Rob, I'm gonna ask Hollow. Did we put air holes on those things? What are the asphyxiation rules?
Yeah. Yeah, Raven is going unconscious. She's not hearing anything right now from lack of air holes with that roll, that critical fail. But no, on Rio can definitely hear. You're picking up everything. Where your crate was shoved in is more on the outside, on the edge of the open warehouse part. But you hear the guys kind of talking about clocking out, see you tomorrow morning, shit like that. Then you hear like, more doors closing, the elevator go. You hear like choo 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 choo, like lights are going out or something. Like everything just got really fucking quiet in the warehouse.
Well, I also have the ability to look at my agent through my, eyes. Can I just tell what time it is?
Yeah, no, it's well after 10. It's like by now it's, almost, or well after 10, sorry. Yeah, like 10:30ish or so.
Yes, I mean, we kind of want to wait until midnight because that's when, they said the guards would be the least.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can do that. You post up, maybe even fall asleep for a little bit, but yeah, we'll streamline it. It's about that time. It's just getting after midnight. Still quiet as hell in the warehouse. Coupler and Hollow in the car. The only thing you guys have seen just chilling in the van are, more employees leaving. It definitely seems like by midnight, all the lights are off in the building with the exception of some that maybe got left on. You didn't see the 2 security guards leave, so that kind of lines up with what you know from Nostradamus telling you. But yeah, everything seems to be happening the way as you thought.
So yeah, I mean, once it hits midnight, I guess I'll, if I don't hear anything, I'll start, use the little latch thing that Coupler built in and, try to pop out and see what's going on.
Yeah, Raven, what are you doing?
I'm going to laugh and go, you go first.
All right.
Pop out first, I'll wait.
Yeah, you can do that. You
Hollow. I was gonna ask Holly, you think they have to use the restroom?
Oh, they did.
Hey, when you need to hold it, you need to hold it.
Yeah, one of those hidden compartments and one of those cybernetic legs is filled right now. I'm not gonna say with what, but it's filled.
Yeah.
They're like, pop the hidden compartment. Oh wait, no, close it. But yeah, Raven's chilling. You hear Unreal messing with his shit, and it open. Unreal, you pop it open. You're just looking at the warehouse. It's a big empty warehouse, bunch of shit in the racks. You can see the elevator off to the side, a little way to get into the parking garage entrance off to the side. There's a city sticker on that door going into the parking garage area, just like there was one on the outside, like I described earlier. But other than that, yeah, dead. Just emergency lights on, very dim warehouse.
So yeah, I'll just kind of assuming I'm next to Raven's crate, just kind of knock on hers and be like, time to go, like quietly, but like enough to where she could hear me.
Yeah, Raven gets out too. You guys are in the warehouse. It's like I said, empty.
Should we do a stealth roll to make sure we're not loud?
I mean, yeah, we definitely want to be quiet. I mean, I guess if we're in the we need to make our way through, to the security room. So, I mean, if we're,
we're
in this warehouse,
go into the
I don't know where, where to this, as far as where the door goes inside, if it goes into the lobby or if it goes into well,
yeah, you have the blueprint. Basically, it depends on how you want to go. You could check that door going into the parking garage. Which has the elevator that goes up, leading into behind the front desk lobby. You can go up this elevator from the shipping department, which goes up to the same area behind the lobby. Those are kind of your only 2 options with where you're at right now. Other than that, Coupler and Hollow, your only options are the back shipping, receiving doors that lift up, the side alley, employee entrance, or the main front. That side entrance goes down the hallway past security into the lobby, the security room. That is where you have to go. Don't forget. In the security room, there's that private elevator to the servers.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just go to the closest, the elevator that's in here. Unless Raven thinks we should go through the parking garage.
Are there any stairs you guys would be able to take? Because who takes the stairs nowadays?
I mean, it sounds like it's just the elevators.
Yeah, we'll say there's emergency stairs. In case of fire or outage, an elevator doesn't work.
What?
Oh no, there's...
Yeah, I'd rather do the stairs than an elevator. You get stuck in one of those.
As long as it doesn't we can look and make sure it doesn't turn on like an alarm if they go down the stairs.
Right. Because if it's nighttime, they probably do have it cut off.
Yeah, and give me your perception roll, both of you. This is not, this is for visual. Just to be clear. Yeah, on Rio, you're not noticing anything other than what I described earlier. But Raven, you notice that there are security cameras. You can see one in the warehouse right in between the elevator and stairs.
Okay. I point out to Unreal, I'm like, look, we gotta kind of hide away from that.
I mean, is there a way to get to the door without being seen by this camera, or
can we inch
is
around
there
it?
the option to shoot it?
No, it doesn't look like you can get around it. I mean, this looks like one of those hidden security cameras. It's if you approach the stairs of the elevator, you're going to be in its view. It's kind of like a 180. Might even be looking at the entire warehouse. Now that Raven noticed it, might have been seeing you this whole time. Not sure.
Fair. Yeah. Can I do a scanner check to see if I see any access points in here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's fine. That's what PW Bind just said that. Okay, cool. Yeah, you in this warehouse, you can see that there is a system coming from the office, that little warehouse office where that guy went into before.
All right, so I'll kind of point to, to the office with Raven, and be like, well, I can go try to see if I can get to the cameras from over there and turn them off.
Okay, well, let's kind of belly crawl that way.
Yeah, so we'll try to, as much as we can, hide ourselves from any camera or, obviously looking around to make sure we're not going to run into, a guard or something. Although I doubt they're in here.
Yeah, no guard in here. As of yet, you were told that the other one typically makes rounds, so maybe that could happen, maybe it couldn't, but yeah, you both belly crawl your way over, not knowing if the camera is seeing the entire warehouse floor or not or what. But yeah, you get over to the office. It looks like it's locked. Nothing fancy, just a generic lock. So I don't know if either of you have pick lock, or you can just do a tech roll.
I do have pick lock.
Okay, yeah, give me that.
I just have smash.
I'll throw a luck in it just for the sake of.
Ooh.
Didn't even need it. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, you get it open easily. Open it up. You're in this office. You can see you're pretty much at the access point. It's just typical office, just an old desk. Looks like a very old school computer on it. Just a bunch of paperwork and shit everywhere. Kind of messy.
So I'll mention to Raven, be like, see if there's anything useful paperwork wise, although I doubt it. While I see if I can get into the system. So then, I guess I'll go ahead and jack in.
Yeah, and as you're getting ready to jack in, and Raven's going through the desk and checking out the room, Coupler and Hollow, you two are hanging out in the van, in the building next door, and right about now, you give me a perception check.
All right.
So funny, I'm getting them right about now. Give me a perception check.
Ooh,
Sweet.
Coupler, what are you doing?
And Hollow.
Nap. I was shocked. I'm getting in the character.
Jesus.
Oh damn.
I'm just like, so much coffee.
Yeah.
She's like,
Apparently.
Details.
What was that? What was that, Coupler? It broke up.
Byproduct of the speed heals.
Yeah. It's all jittery.
Speed.
Apparently Coupler's just scratching his ass, not paying attention. But Hollow, you see behind you, walking up on the sidewalk, a couple. It doesn't look like NCPD, but it looks like district PD or district security guards are walking up, and they're definitely like looking at the van and like talking to each other, walking up, in y'all's direction. But you notice.
And while you're hold on, Rob, while they're doing that, somebody's at my door real quick, so I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. In real life. Well, hey, do you guys want to take a quick bio break? I'll just throw that on a break. I need to hit the little boys' room anyway, so let's do that. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, I love the Scream Sheet project. Anybody checking out the chat or wondering what the Scream Sheet thing is, join the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord, and we have a Scream Sheet channel. We're making original custom Scream Sheets, both censored and uncensored, so any GM can use them. Very helpful assets.
There's a good boy dog. There's a good boy dog. The cat's talking shit. That is so funny.
Oh, yeah, but it's probably getting close to their dinner time in like half an hour, so they're gonna start whining now.
That was cute. She actually got up to the microphone, so it was meowing.
Sorry about that. My CEO decided to drop by and
Really?
leave me something. So
Oh god, the exec actually made a home visit. That's scary.
yeah, it was actually a thank you card for
Oh wow.
stuff. So it was good.
Wow, nice.
That was good, yeah. Alright, let's get back to it here.
Side.
Alright, everyone can see us again. We're back. So yeah. Hollow, with that amazing perception, you're seeing them walking up and notice the van heading in your direction. Luckily for your great perception, I don't know, you're seeing this happen a couple couple moves ahead of time while Coupler's scratching his ass. You want to mention it to Coupler or say anything? You got some time.
I'm gonna bap him on like the shoulder. I was like, dude, like we got incoming, so we either need a distraction or we need to drive.
I'd rather not, because we're going to have to come back again. Distraction. Got anything in mind?
Oh no, it's like college all over again.
You went to college?
I'm a doctor, you twat.
You learned how to be a doctor?
Anyway, you need to act like a good beard.
Well, you've got a round. They're on their way up, back over to. You can think about how you want to handle that, but they're on their way. Lucky for you, too, Hollow was on point with that perception and noticed them coming up, so you have a moment to think about that. But back to you, Raven. You're chilling. You're searching. Give me a reveal conceal for fun here. Nice, badass. Yeah, you find a little stash of some cannabis in this guy's desk. He was a smoker. You find that, and you find we'll say 10 eddies. You find $10 in his desk, and some hidden stash of some cannabis. Not a lot, but enough to maybe cushion, pat a hand of a booster ganger if you need some info or something along those lines. I don't know. You could use it or smoke it, whatever. You got it.
That's Raven's choice of smoking.
Yeah, on Rio?
I mean, I guess I'll jack in.
You can do that. You're facing a password 12. Lo and behold, as you were told, every level. You have that password crack installed?
So I guess I'll use that program.
Yeah, so no problem. No passwords. If you want to give me a scan check.
I'll do the Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder.
So 10.
Okay, great. Yeah, with that, you can see that this is just a basic 2-level system. 3-level system. And the top one is just that password. It looks like the other 2 levels also have passwords. All of them are 12, just as you were kind of expecting. It looks like on the next level, there's a wisp. And I need to grab the correct sheet. Yeah, it looks like on the next level there's a wisp. And then on the bottom level, there's a control node and a file.
Okay. Well, that would technically be my 3 actions.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Now you know what's in there. Back over Coupler and Hollow.
Okay. Well, I think we have to make out. It's a trial, but I think it's the only thing that will work. Unless you have any good ideas, please have a good idea.
And I don't tell recall, and we never talk of this moment again, ever.
We're listening to the agents giggling at them too.
As Coupler pulls out some mouth spray, he's like, I'm kidding.
Like, brake fluid, something else. No offense, Hollow. No offense at all.
Okay, well, they're getting close to the van. What's your plan? What's your plan, man? They're getting close to the van.
Get in the back.
Get in the back.
Okay, you guys get in the back. What are you doing?
I guess we're gonna start making out.
This is uncensored, but this isn't rated X, so be careful. Watch your mouth.
Door, you know that, right?
What?
You don't make out until they actually open the door.
It's me for wanting to get into place. This is not.
Yeah, they come up. You hear a tapping on the side window. There's a tapping on the front side window of the driver's side along the sidewalk, and then we'll say some tapping on the back as well. You know that they're very blacked out on windows. It's very hard to see in. But you know, if you get close enough and do all that shit, you know, you might be able to see in, obviously.
Yeah, so I'll open the door and let Hollow do the talking.
Which door you open? You open in going up to the driver opening, or opening the back ones, or what are you doing?
Back door.
Okay. Yeah, you open it up. There's District PD standing there. He's like, hey, you want to tell me why you... And he kind of peeks in. Why you two are parked out here all night? What are you two doing?
Earthman's home?
Well, if you want the truth, it's been a little hard to get a little bit of privacy recently. Like, everything's been just ridiculous with work, and then there's home renovations, and I just wanted to get laid.
Ooh.
Are we, like, parked in, like, a no parking zone? Is there anything I can do to help you, sir?
Okay, yeah, hold on. And he gets on his radio, and he's just like, yeah, it looks just having some fun. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Give me your perception roll there.
You have luck, too. Might want to use it.
Okay, I'm gonna put in 4 luck.
Damn.
I hope I don't need healing later.
Persuasion or perception?
Give me persuasion. Give me persuasion. Sorry. Did I say perception? I meant persuasion. Maybe I said it. I don't know.
You said perception, but...
Oh, yeah, I meant persuasion. Sorry.
So 20.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, he's kind of like... You actually see him blush a little bit, and he's like, oh, and he gets on his radio. He's like, yeah, it looks like just some people having fun. I'm not sure. And he starts talking on the radio. The other guy kind of comes around to the back, and he's like, okay, I mean, that's fine and all, miss, but can you not do that in our district? Can you maybe take this somewhere else?
No problem. I'm really sorry. I really shouldn't have been so impatient. Like, don't be mad at him.
You guys give us like 10 minutes. She's slumming it, man.
Oh, you fucking whore!
Ooh, the other guy gets off the radio. He's like, look, honestly, I know what it's like. I got a lady at home, and you know we had the kids, and it's hard to find a place. Look, there's motels you can go to. If you're just a van type couple, is what you're doing. At least go pay for a parking garage and get off the main streets here. I mean, there's people walking around and shit. Come on, be at least a little bit discreet, please.
Fair enough. I'm sorry, officer.
Yeah, they kind of like laugh. The other guy makes a quick joke. He's like, I guess the van's a rockin', don't come and knock. And I guess we knew what we were getting into, didn't we? The other guy just kind of like laughs, taking that little pun from Eakin in there in the chat. But anyways, it works. Yeah, they kind of like walk off. They continue down the street, and you see them like laughing and joking with each other as they're going, probably at your expense.
Okay, so we should probably drive, park somewhere else, start walking towards the building.
Yeah, we'll drive on the other side of where that alley is.
Okay. Yeah,
a little further away.
Yeah, you go around the other side, and the fact that this is actually on the other side and up a whole level. I mean, you know how Night City is. There's levels and all kinds of shit. But now you're going up to another level. Going to be probably fairly rare or quite a while before you run into these foot district PD. You know, they're just kind of on the beat walking. So, but you make it all the way around. You're over by that alley. The alley's not big enough to pull the van into. It's not that type of alley. It is kind of grungy and shit like a normal alley, but it is an employee entrance too. This is a nicer district, so it's not so grungy, but there is, it is Night City. But you can't pull the van back there. But you can park out on the street if you want. There's also a paid parking garage right next to Danger Girl across the street. You could go in there. It's only 10 eddies, 24 hours. So whatever you want to do.
We'll go into the paid parking. I'll radio that to the guys inside.
Okay.
Yeah,
that way they can find us. Worst case scenario, if they have to really run out here real quick.
Yeah, you can go park over there and walk over if you want, or leave it there. The van's good for in there for 24 hours, and it's a nice secure parking garage in a decent district. It should be fine. Back over to Onryo and Raven. Raven, you're chilling in the office on Rio.
I need to drink a cleaning solution.
I mean, I'll go ahead and activate Armor and Speedy.
Okay.
And then I'll go down a level to deal with that wisp.
Yeah, give me your roll. This is the speed check. And you run into black ice, and I just crit failed on that, so you know. And then rolled a 10, so you got to beat a -6.
-6, so and 8. So I think I beat it.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, and then I'll go ahead and use for my last action sword.
Okay.
I think I succeeded.
Yeah, I got a 10. Yeah, I would definitely. You're killing it. Yeah, give me the damage. Literally, you're killing it.
So 8 damage. I assume this eye is still up. or this orb, I should say.
Yeah, it's still there. The wisp is still floating there, staring at you.
And that would be the end of my 3 actions. So.
Okay, cool.
Oh, actually, I forgot. My speed actually would be an extra, so it actually would have been 10.
What?
Instead of 8,
the speed gives you the plus 2. Sorry, yeah.
I need to add that as a
beat it anyways. I got that. I crit failed on that down to a -6, so you're fine. Raven, anything that you want to do other than hanging out waiting for Unrio to get into the system and handle things?
I guess I can do another perception just to make sure I didn't hear anything weird or.
Yeah, do it. Give me the roll. Let's see. You're on lookout.
I'm just sitting there hanging out with my thumb up my ass.
Scratching your ass like a coupler. Yeah, great. Yeah, completely silent other than the breathing of Onryo intensely battling a wisp in the system. You're alone. You're alone in the warehouse. You're doing well. See, even a little coughing.
Yeah, really.
Hollow, coupler. You park. You do the pay. You pay to park. Van is secure. What are you two doing?
Okay, well, we gotta eventually get into the building, so I guess we should sneak over there. Do you want to do a sneak
I don't know if we
roll?
actually have to go in the building.
Yeah, you
We
guys
don't
can
have
have
the magic.
Then
Yeah.
what was the point of getting the 2 cards?
for us to run around the building.
Yeah.
Walk, not dying.
Okay.
When you guys are
I
distracted in case something
misunderstood the
happens,
plan.
you can lure the security guards.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are literally the fail-safe. If something goes wrong, we're driving through the front door. Or if they need a distraction, we're driving through the front door.
Exactly.
Yes.
Distract
I
security
thought we
guards.
were doing something slightly different. I'm a little embarrassed now.
Okay. Should probably call Janice. We should fine. I'll give Recall a call, see if she's heard from her at all.
Yeah, guys find out what's going on with Janice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do that. You call Recall, and she answers. She's just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, just curious. I was wondering how you're doing, but also, have you heard from Janice from the New Year's Eve party at all? I know you guys got to talking, but you're having a hard time
No.
tracking her down.
No, not really. Not since New Year's. I've just been back on my grind. But yeah, that's about it. But I am free this weekend if you don't have plans.
Yeah, if I don't have to go into another life and death situation, I'd love to spend some time with you.
Well, okay. Well, don't go die, and then hit me up, and we'll go on a date.
Yeah, can't make any promises, but I'll try. And if I do die, blow hollow.
Always blaming me.
Yeah, she laughs.
It's because I called you.
Yeah, and if you try, and if and if Hollow tries to call Janice, same thing like when you text, no answer. Just kind of. In fact, when you call, it goes straight to voicemail, and it says voicemail is full.
Well, this is worrying. She does not go away from her phone that often.
Probably drop by her place if we survive tonight. Well, we should survive. If they don't survive, we'll still go by her place.
Thanks, coupler.
All right, back up, and yeah, you guys are chilling in the van. You guys can do more making out or whatever y'all want to do. Back over to Onryo.
All right. Well, I mean, technically, it'd be the Black Ice's turn first.
I also love, let me add, great role playing here because it's funny how I love how Eric and Ariel are a married couple, yet somehow their characters are disgusted at the idea of making out with each other. It's so great.
Like EU.
Yeah, please. All right, Onryo, yeah, you're in the system. What's up?
Well, it'd be the Black Ice's turn first.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thanks for reminding me of that. I forgot that previous session as well. Okay, yeah, give me a roll.
Jesus.
7. What did you get? Oh
25.
damn, man, yeah, you're doing awesome. Yeah, it tries to do a scent of bolt of energy at you and hit you, but you dodge it. It's a pathetic attempt at attacking you. You can
Like
tell this
Neo, like dodge.
Yeah, this is way beneath your rank these days. You know.
So I'll do another.
You are the
sword.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
So
for
that
it.
I miss.
5.
You got a little cocky.
Yeah, that
I
one
got-
you miss.
All right, then I'll do my second sword, I guess.
Sorry. 9. Yeah, it's a hit. Give me the damage.
So 11.
Yeah, this thing just pretty much explodes into pixelation, sizzles out. You destroy it.
And then yeah, I'll use my last net action to break the password on this level.
Yeah, easily done.
And then that'll be the end of my 3 actions.
Yeah, and if you guys are just hanging out in the van, we can streamline this, get back to Onryo. Raven, still nothing coming. Coupler, Hollow Raven, interrupt me if there is something particular, but otherwise, back to Unreal.
So yeah, I mean, you said the last had a password and then a control node?
Yeah, and a file.
Oh, wait. Or is it a control node, or is it just a password and a file?
It's both.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'll go down to the next level and break the password. And then I guess I will try to ID the file.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
So 12.
Yeah, you get into it. It looks like it's controlling the warehouse lights. There's something...
Is this the file or the control node?
Oh, this is the file. Yeah, sorry. You get into the file, and it looks like it's it has employee roster log. It has an inventory list. It has a shipping and receiving list. General warehouse sort of file shit. The only thing that's somewhat interesting in here is there is a feed from the cameras, and it just says warehouse cameras.
Can I look and see if if we were recorded at all?
Yeah, you can go through this footage and you can see that, yeah, in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever, you can see, yeah, you guys come out of the crates. It looks like it's pretty much like fisheye lens of the entire warehouse coming from in between the stairwell and the elevator going up to the lobby. So yeah, it sees you guys walking up, belly crawling into the office.
It was just comical for whoever was watching it. Like, oh, let me see it.
So, I mean, I guess I'll grab a copy of the file and then just delete it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Copy it, delete it. And again, I'm not going to, let's just keep going unless somebody interrupts, just to streamline that.
And then I'll do the control node.
Okay.
Till 10.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking at, it's the warehouse lights, the blocks to the back, shipping receiving garage door. There's also something that's labeled, it looks like a work lift, so maybe it's some type of drone forklift sort of thing that you can control back here. And then it says warehouse security cameras. There's also a fire suppression system. The one thing that you notice, though, is in these security camera controls, it's just the warehouse cameras, but you can tell that it's feeding to that file, but there's also a secondary control over these cameras. But obviously there's no reverse access. You can't get to that system, but somehow all the cameras are also going to some other type of master system, maybe to security or something like that, like Nostradamus was saying.
Sure. So I'll just go ahead and write basically a virus of some sort to just loop the cameras, kind of like what we've done in the past. Mm-hmm. Just so it doesn't record anything new.
Yeah, no problem. We'll say, I think what did we do before? It just takes a couple rounds, and it was like a DV11 or 10. I can't remember what we set that
or something
at.
like that.
But just give me the roll. Obviously, we're streamlining, so I'm not going to...
sure, I'll throw a look at it.
Okay.
So 13.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, you get it. Basically, these warehouse cams are at least looping with what it is, and you've removed your footage.
Okay.
Already.
Our blooper.
Yeah, so it's good to go.
All right. Well, then, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and...
Where'd Ariel go?
Can't you hear me?
Oh, your camera's frozen.
Camera froze.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear her, but I can't see her, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear her. It's just your camera froze.
At least it didn't freeze in a weird facial expression like that one time. That was funny.
What was the facial expression it froze on that?
I forget.
It was like...
You're yawning?
Yeah, it was a yawn or a talk, but you were like... It was something like totally like in motion or something. It was funny.
Then I'll track out, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got it. You loop it. You get it. Only took you a few rounds. You're out.
We'll go ahead and I'll let Raven know obviously what happened, and the cameras did see us, but I took care of at least the footage I can reach from here. I also got some inventory stuff that maybe might be useful to either Ziggurat or Rockland, depending on who we want to sell that information to. And then I guess we'll head over to the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, you get over there, and You're at the elevator, Raven, you're there with them. And I just wanted to reiterate, I checked on the Night City map, and you are over here. If you're looking at the map in Little Europe, right across the street from Danger Girl, like I was saying before. Danger Girl is at 31. So I just wanted to double check that and make sure I was correct, and I was. So I just wanted everybody to know that so you get an idea. And hopefully, you parked in the garage next to him. Hopefully nobody notices the van. Let's not remember the serial. Not that somebody have to really look into that. I'm just teasing and adding some paranoia onto there so Coupler and Hollow can think about that. Coupler, Hollow, anything else you want to do, or are you just chilling in the van?
Chilling in the van right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Debating if I want to throw a drone out or not.
Okay. Yeah, Raven on Rio, good to go in the elevator. You can get in there if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll go in the elevator and go up, and
in the elevator, you can see it goes to all the levels, including the lobby.
I mean, we want the lobby because that's where the security room is, and that's really where we want to go, right? Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
So yeah, we'll go to whatever the main level is where the security room is, which I believe is the main floor, I guess.
Yeah.
There is such a thing.
Yeah, you get up to the main lobby. Give me a perception roll.
The 15.
And Raven? Nice. Yeah, you get up to the lobby. Doors open up. You're boom right there by the main elevators behind the lobby desk. You're looking at the main lobby. You see the rows of waiting rooms and such. Off to the left side, you can see the room that's marked security and the little side hallway that goes out to the alley and the employee entrance and such. Those perception rolls are good enough, especially Raven. You're not seeing any security on this lobby floor. If you remember, Nostradamus said there's only 2 between midnight and 4. Typically, one stays on the lobby level, one does the rounds. But with that perception, you come out, do a scan of the lobby. You're not seeing anybody there. You're completely alone in the lobby. But Raven, you do notice more security cameras. It only on Rio doesn't notice them. Hidden security cameras require DV-17, just so you know.
All right, so I let on Rio know, and then we kind of lean back into the elevator.
I mean, there's not much I can do until I get to an access point, so I guess we're just gonna have to be quick and hope that nobody's looking at the cameras, or hope that they're, the badges we have are sufficient to where they don't care.
Recall if you guys need a distraction. I still got a flashbang.
Well, I mean,
you've been wanting to use that damn flashbang for really. Sessions. It's awesome.
Well, how far is the elevator from the door where we need to go? How far is the elevator when it opened up to the security door? How
far away are we from the security door?
From the security door, we'll say you can get there in one movement.
But we don't know if it's unlocked.
Not that far. Correct. Yeah, but the door's right there. It's not far. The elevators open up. If you just couple meters forward, you're seeing down that hallway leading to the alley, and the first room leading into the waiting rooms is that security room, and then it's the lobby desk.
I say we just
right there.
We just confidently walk towards that door, and if it doesn't open, I just kick it.
I mean, we can always try to open it.
He does have a pick lock, right?
No, but if he can't, we just kick it. Worst case scenario. So let's run to the door and try to open it.
We'll move quickly to the door, obviously looking for wherever, if this security guard that, theoretically is supposed to be in somewhere near the lobby.
Yeah.
The other one that's making rounds.
Yeah, you guys make your way over to the security door, and it appears to not be locked.
Do we hear anything inside, or can I listen to?
Yeah, give me a perception. In fact, give me a stealth and give me a perception. Both
of us?
Yeah, no, whoever is trying the door handle, give me stealth, and both of you give me perception for listening and checking out the door.
I'll do stealth then. Fail, of course.
I fail.
You can give me perception.
Oh, me too? Okay.
Oh dear God, why did we send you both in there?
And Raven even tried stealth, but Onryo was already fucking with the handle. It wouldn't have done. But it's funny how both of you failed that. You both crit failed.
I still got a 13 somehow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, look at you're not noticing much. You're kind of jiggling the lock, making some noise that you can't really pay attention to. But Raven, great perception. While Onryo's jiggling the handle and going, "Hey, it's unlocked," and you can totally hear him jiggling it. You're hearing from inside the sound of like, maybe a couple computers running or like a fan or something, but not much else. Not like you're hearing talking or, I don't know. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Like buzzing noise, like a security room.
Yeah, like you can hear a fan running, maybe some computers and stuff, but it's not like you hear a human presence. You don't hear talking, you don't hear typing, you don't hear walking, nothing that stands out of the ordinary to cause any alarm, let's say.
There's going to be a drone in there.
Maybe. So, I guess we'll...
Bring me its corpse.
Bring me its bones.
So, yeah, I guess we'll go in, and, I'm obviously ready to, pull a weapon if need be, but...
Yeah, you open up the room, and, it's a security room. You can basically see a couple monitors, security monitors and such, and no one's in there.
Odd. But okay. We close the door behind us.
Yeah, we'll close the door quietly, as quietly as we can.
Yeah, you close it. And on the other side, both give me another perception roll now that you're in the room. But just face value, you see these monitors. Yeah, great roll. And you can see, the private elevator sort of that services down to the server room on the opposite wall of this room as described. Other than that, the room is empty. You can see a couple security jackets hung up on hangers next to the door, but you don't see a couple security guards. But anyways, that's what's in the room.
Should we try putting on these jackets?
I was just thinking that. Like, I'm grabbing a jacket and putting that on just for fun.
Yeah, if we run into them and be like, oh, yeah, we were told to, there was some potential issues. Even if nothing else, it distracts them for a split second.
Yeah, distract the hell out of them. Put it on backwards and start rapping old school crisscross lyrics from the 90s. Remember that?
Can't touch it.
I don't know.
So don't even hurry before you get that reference.
Yeah, I'll chuck on the jacket over my jacket.
Yeah, I put it on over my stuff.
Be like, hey, we're security. That way, if maybe the cameras, if there's issues. While we're also in the security room, I'm gonna do a scanner check to see if there's an access point in here.
Yeah, give me a scan. What Coupler and Hollow? What are y'all doing while he's doing that?
I don't know. The small part
Drones in there, Hollow?
Start a fire just to entertain, but.
No, we don't burn the building down until later. They burn us, we burn them. It's how we do things. And I may or may not have Alex inside the building when we set it on fire.
Well, I think the only thing we can really do is a perception check, since we're not really going in the building because we're going to be like getaway drivers.
Well, we got the drone. We can throw that up in the sky, see if we can spot the guards on the outside or if anything's interesting happening. Better have an eye in the sky than not. So. Yeah,
can you control the drone with your agent, I'm assuming?
Yeah, should be. I'm in the van, and that's essentially the access point for it.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever had you actually control one of the access points through the tech thing.
Yeah,
haven't had to so far.
He hasn't had
I know.
to, but you could try.
Yeah, just what skill set would I even use for that? I think.
It's secure. It's cybertech. I think a cybertech check. I can't remember. Or electronic security. I think.
It'd be
electronic.
Electronic security then. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. You have to just check the book, and I think it's a DV-17 for that. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a lot higher for us.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder for tech to do.
It depends on what it's considered.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a large air drone.
I think it was a 17 on that one.
Yeah, it's probably a mini air drone.
And just so you know, eventually, you know, maybe our Onryo can create some type of virus to make that a lot easier for you in the future, you know?
Yeah.
Heck, he just throw a demon in there if he gets enough money. Just have the demon do it.
Yeah, that's true too. And just...
Yeah, so it'd be a DB-17, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if it's a mini air drone.
Yeah, give it a shot. Go for it. You can do that.
Don't break it.
17 exactly.
Yeah, you got it. I'll give it, even though it's to Defender, I'll give it on that 17. Yeah, and you get it, and you get the drone going. But that was kind of in the middle of Onryo's thing. You do that scan, and yeah, there's a system in that room. You can see it.
All right, well then I guess I'll jack in. Well,
and with that, and with that roll, you can also tell there's a bunch of systems. You know, like a floor or two below you. Maybe that server room or such. But yeah, you can jack in. Again, facing a password 12.
Yeah, I mean I'll activate my password breaker program that Nostradamus gave me.
Yeah, you can do that. And you get into that.
And then I guess I'll do a Pathfinder to...
Yeah.
That's wild.
Nice. Yeah, you can see that this system is just a 3-level system. And it looks like the first one's a password. The second one looks like it has a scorpion and another wisp. And then it looks like on the 3rd level, there is a control node and a file. Very similar to the one that you were just in. The system, except, you know, an extra black ice in this one, it looks like.
Alright, so I mean technically that'd be the end of my 3 net actions.
Yeah, back over to a coupler. You got this drone coming out the top of the van here.
The DB-17 is only if we're actually countering it, but since it's our drone, we shouldn't have to even counter it. So I wouldn't even need to check the rolling.
You know, countering is basically to control it. No matter what, that's, you know, to control it, you would have to access. You know.
Well, that's if it's not being controlled. It's like.
Right, but I'm saying you wouldn't
I think
even
the
be able
idea
to.
of what Rob's saying is right now there's no method. You don't have effectively the password. I guess it would be like, for lack of a better way of saying it, short of me writing something that would like inherently.
Well, the agent, it says it's agent using the same action in manner of a netrunner uses the interface.
Right, so he never set it up to where you have automatic controller in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, so at some point, you know, just when we have some downtime, that would be like the next thing that give you like direct access to the drone yourself.
Yeah, and you can do that. That won't be that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You already have access to it now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop being a little asshole. Let's play. Let's play some fucking Cyberpunk, man.
Unless somebody learns the rules, Rob. Yeah. Learn the rules.
I did.
On the fly.
That's what I'm telling you.
Your rules. But no, let's fly the drone out over the source building to see what's going on with it. See if there's anybody outside, or that we can spot the guards maybe.
Yeah, you fly it up over the city, and you know, no one seems to be noticing. Wiz is up. Where do you want to take it?
Over the source building. See if we can spot the guards in the alleyways, or maybe through the window.
Yeah, you going up. Real hard to see in these windows. They're very reflective and stuff, with the exception of some that have lights on, which just look empty. But going up at first glance, you're not noticing any of that. Give me a general perception.
All right.
Yeah, you see the you know, no security around the building, none in any of these windows, like I said. Roof is even empty. The only thing you notice is in that alleyway, it looks like there's some type of homeless guy camped out back there. That's the only thing that you notice. Other than that, people walking around in traffic and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, where are these security guards? That's a little weird.
Consider it a blessing.
Raven doesn't like it. Raven wants to know where her enemies are.
Hollow, give me a perception roll. While Coupler's doing what he's doing.
Do we just have a laugh in the sound? The sound? That's
yeah,
funny.
some people walking by giggled a little bit. But yeah, you see coming up around the kind of ramp of this parking garage or whatever, depending on what level you parked on, you see the little parking garage security guy with a flashlight making his rounds. I mean, he's checking all the cars as he's going, and just parking garage security guy making his rounds.
Yeah, I don't think the making out is gonna work a second time around.
Well, you paid to be in here.
For the parking.
Well, you paid to be in there, so he shouldn't bother you.
Waiting for our friends to pick us up.
Yeah. Nod and smile.
Smile not, boys. Smile no.
All right, Henri, back over to you.
So what I'm gonna do is armor, speedy, and then I'm just gonna forego my next round before I go to the next level.
That's fine. We can streamline. You're back there.
And yeah, basically, and then that way I have 3 full actions when I actually fight or deal with the black eyes. So
yeah, go for it.
So yeah, I guess. So the first one I'm gonna use some luck on defending against the scorpion. So I'm gonna do 1 luck on that.
Yeah, go for it.
So it'd be 14.
Here it is. -3. Did you beat -3?
I did. I got a 14.
I am crit failing on these first ones. So I laughed. I got a 1 again.
I'll take that on the scorpion because fuck scorpions. And then I'll do and then I guess I'll defend against the wisp.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
You roll another 1?
Yeah, I did. -3, and then I got a 7 on that. Well, I'm taking the other 1d10. Something's wrong with that one. Jesus.
I got a 14 again. So.
Okay, well, yeah, you're good to go. You dodged both. You get the jump on these 2.
All right, so I'll use my sword against the scorpion.
Okay.
Would be 12.
9. Yeah, give me the damage.
All right.
Yeah, it tries to dodge, but you take a good swipe at him.
So 10.
10. Thank you.
And then I'll do another sword against the. This one was not as good.
Yeah, go for it.
I got a 9.
Apparently he didn't get
I got a -7. I'm doing lots of crit fails. I don't get it.
I guess so. That'd be another 8 damage.
Yeah, it explodes. This scorpion explodes, luckily.
So I just cut the scorpion's face off.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll use Zap, I guess, as my last action against the wisp.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
That'd be a 14.
There you go. Okay, I got a...
Another crit fail?
I got a 16, yeah. No, I did a crit success
that time. Oh, so you beat me then.
Yeah, it dodges. It dodges that one.
All right, well.
What do you want to do going back over to the... What are you doing with the drone now that you did that little scan of the area? Anything you two are doing?
If we don't see anything, I'll probably bring it right back into the truck.
Okay, you start bringing it back towards the van. Hollow, you see this guy making his rounds. He's flashlighting. When he gets up to your guys' van, he kind of flashes it. He does like a double take, and then just keeps going. On Rio, you want to?
I mean, the wisp, I guess, would technically go first.
Yeah. Let's streamline it and get through that.
So 15.
10.
All right, so I defend.
Yep.
And then I'll go ahead and sort it. I miss, I'm sure. Unless you
7.
really suck. Okay,
yeah,
I got a 0.
Dodged it.
So I'll do my other sword. Wow, I rolled 2 1s in a row. Holy shit.
Damn, 9.
Damn.
So I got a 1.
Dice?
Yeah, really. And then I guess I'll do Zap.
Yeah.
I got another 1. What the hell?
Damn.
I got 3 1s in a row.
Yeah, to go back around, it's attacking you. We're gonna streamline this.
Okay.
7.
Run!
So I got a 14.
He's in the net. He can't run anywhere.
I can't run yet. Like, all right. So sword.
10.
So 14.
Nice. Give me damage.
10. I'll do another sword. So that's 16.
Fight, fight, fight.
Oh wait, I need to write it on this one.
Just seeing him twitch this entire time.
You just like, I'm just like, God damn, like.
Yeah, 8.
You know,
yeah, give me the damage on that.
14. So I'm sure that.
Yeah, this thing explodes.
Obliterates it.
Yeah, big time. It just explodes.
And then what was on the last level?
You're looking
or
at
what was on this level besides the black eyes?
Just
or was
those
it
2. Yeah, just those
black
2.
eyes?
Next level has a control node and a file. And to streamline, we can get there. Just give me a couple rolls for the hell of it.
So yeah, this will be for the file.
Yeah. Cool.
And then a control node.
Perfect. Yeah, in the file, you're basically looking at, there's a security roster and schedule, but there's a security cam footage. And it looks like it's feeding footage from all the cameras in the building. It looks like there's one by each elevator on each level, as well as you see the warehouse. You can also see out front, you can see the camera over by the alleyway, the employee entrance. And you can see a camera down in the parking garage. But on that camera, you can see the parking garage doesn't have cars in it for this building, but it looks like it's flooded with water. Aside from that, you're not seeing... You're seeing there is camera footage of what looks like a server room. Looks like a big room with a bunch of servers in it.
But I don't see anybody in that room.
No.
Okay. So I guess I'll grab. No, go ahead.
No, and I was gonna say also, you can see that there's some type of like virus or something going on in this system.
Okay. I guess I will try to see what that virus is, and I guess eliminate it.
Yeah, that's fine. And typically what I've been doing, because it's a little bit unclear, because I know cloak is to kind of reveal like you know, or a netrunner, someone that's in a system. Virus has its own DV based on what you roll. To break it is the same, but they don't really define noticing a virus as much as breaking a cloak. So it is a bit confusing right there. But I do have what I have in mind for this and the DV. So if you want to give me your roll.
All right, I'll throw a luck at it just for the sake of a 14.
Nice. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you basically see that there's a virus down here, very similar to your virus down in the warehouse. It's kind of looping security cam footage.
So if I look at the footage, I don't see myself. I don't see Raven and I, or...
Correct. Like I said, you're seeing this camera footage of the lobby, all the different spots, the different levels, all this stuff. But now you're seeing through this virus.
Is it all the cameras or just like one?
Yeah, it's the entire feed seems to be on a loop. So whatever, the last 5 minutes or minute or seconds or whatever it is, at the time that this was set, whenever that was, it's on that loop, that little loop.
All right, well, there's no point in me breaking that if that's what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy the file.
Okay.
And then I'll jack out.
Okay, you copy it, you jack out, ignoring the control node.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing... If it's just the cameras that are already looped, that's really all I want.
Okay. Yeah, and you jack out.
All right.
And if Hollow and Coupler, anything you guys want to do in particular, you can interrupt. I know you guys are standing by as a possible distraction, possible getaway vehicle. But again, anything comes to mind, jump in. I'm just streamlining them right now. You know what I mean?
And I'm going to message them and let them know we're heading to the server room.
Can I real quick look inside those police jackets into a seal and reveal, make sure there was anything in there? Did we check to see if they had an extra badge or anything in those jackets? Because we never really pocket them.
Yeah, you can go through it. I'm not even going to make your roll. There's nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, the jackets look like they're just tossed up there. Nothing in them, yeah.
All right, so we're on the move.
So yeah, I guess it'd be, I don't know if there's, like, the elevator's got a button or if there's a badge reader or how,
Yeah, no, it's definitely, this one is a private one. It looks like it has some type of electronic security check to it. Possibly those badges will work.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll try the badge that I got from Nostradamus.
Yeah, that one just kind of beeps and doesn't work. It just goes red on the system.
All right, I'll try the one I got from the security guard.
Security guard?
That one goes green. The elevator opens. And a bloody body of a guy in a security outfit just kind of tumbles out of the elevator and falls down, just dead at your feet. And we're going to end the session right there.
God damn it.
See, something was up because somebody already was there doing a cloak.
Yeah.
They just made our job easier.
Or hard.
Maybe.
They're probably blaming it on us now. Damn it.
They were going to blame it on us no matter what.
Yeah.
Lucky if it was L.
What was that, Hollow?
It'd be funny if it was Elf.
Yeah, let's go. That'd be funny.
It's Elf in a security outfit.
Do that.
It gets real weird. It's Janice.
Oh!
It makes
That's
no
where you
sense.
been.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
She's in a security outfit dead. You're like, wait, what? How? Rob's weird, man. He makes no sense with his fucking campaigns and shit. Like, they never go
Bristol's
anywhere.
brother, no.
Yeah, it's just random shit happens.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, I love leaving on cliffhangers. That's one thing I do enjoy about this ongoing is being able to kind of do that and call things at moments to where it's fun. It feels good. It leaves it at a moment to think about and come back next Wednesday and jump right in. I love my ongoing one-shots, because the lore, everything continues, but I do miss the whole cliffhanger aspect. That's one thing I love about playing with y'all is being able to do these cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ekin says great game as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out, watching the gameplay, and all y'all tuning in. I appreciate you guys and girls in the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord and the Facebook group and just being part of the community. I just love the support. Everyone's sharing the videos and things and content. It's really fun. But yeah, everybody tuning in, make sure you check out the links in the description. Support our sponsors. Like I said, join the Discord, join the Facebook group. Yeah, good job. This is why we wait in the truck. Eric said that. Our very own coupler. That's why you guys wait in the van.
I think I don't know how you say it. Legio Necros gave us
Legion.
some 18 bits, or I guess it's Legion Necros. There you
Oh
go.
no, I didn't see that. Yeah, thanks for bringing it. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that, Legion Necros. Yeah, anytime you see stuff like that, subs, donations, any of that sort of stuff, bring it up because I tend to miss it. I do check the chat regularly, as you see. I love grabbing ideas and content and throwing it into the game. It's a lot of fun. It makes everybody watching part of our game, which I think is fun. But I do tend to miss things sometimes. So if you do ever see a support like that, bring it up because I really appreciate that. That's the lifeblood of our creativeness in a way. No one's paying us to do this shit. So when we get support from the community like that, it means a lot. It definitely fuels my passion even more. Makes me want to create more videos and more shit and stream more and do more gameplay. So really love that.
Wait, we're not getting paid?
Nope. Yeah, checks in the mail. Checks in the mail.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You get this. This is what you get. You get a thank you card.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Earlier from my CEO.
But yeah, everybody, check out the links in the description. Show us some love as always. I appreciate the hell out of that. Also, don't forget I've opened up Patreon and memberships. Memberships on YouTube, Patreon on the Patreon site, obviously. But lots of exclusive content and hookups for that. You can also join some of my games, both streamed and not streamed, if you want to. But check that out. I would love it. And other than that, any final words from Raven?
No, really. Ray was just thinking about that she got blood on her already. It was not even, she didn't even do the kill.
It wasn't even from her. Like it wasn't. She didn't cause it.
Oh, yeah.
Raven's still in shock.
Disappointment is strong.
She's almost a little sad she didn't get to do that one. She's like, damn it, what the hell? Like,
somebody beat me to the punch.
yeah. And any last words from Onryo?
No, looking forward to next week.
Hell yeah. Coupler?
You just came to the parking lot in the first place.
Even had to swim.
Hollow, other than needing some mouthwash from the previous makeout session with Coupler, any final words there?
Aim.
So much.
Shame.
Oh my god, like, I can't.
So much shame.
No, it's just like, it's weird because I'm like, I love Eric, but like, Hollow does not like Cutler that way.
I know, I like that though. I think it's fun.
That's pretty fun.
Hell yeah. All right, well, awesome. Thank you guys so much playing. I love playing with y'all, and we'll be back here next Wednesday. Make sure you guys check the Discord chat. I'll put the IP in there. Let's make sure you don't miss any of the notes about that, invent, fabricate stuff, Hollow, creating things, all those little details. I'm always throwing things in chat as I do, and you guys do the same. If there's anything you want to make notes of or whatever, just toss it in there so we can communicate in between sessions. Other than that, we'll see everyone next Wednesday. This ongoing is every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here. and then we archive the video. So anybody that tuned in a little bit late and missed some of it or whatever, or you want to catch up on previous sessions to follow the storyline, whether it's all the way back in season 1 or the current chapter or whatever, go to Cyberpunk Uncensored on YouTube. I archive all the videos there. Like this live stream, I'll probably archive it there next Tuesday. I like to do it the day before the next live stream. That way everyone can kind of catch up on the storyline and jump into the live stream the following day. So awesome. Thanks so much again, everybody tuning in. Everybody take care.
Bye.
Good night.